Hi.
Welcome back to Paragons. Are we doing introductions this time?
We always do it. You ask us every time. We always do introductions every time.
I mean, one of
I
these
don't
times
see
you
the
might change your mind.
point.
Yeah, didn't last time we do introductions wrong on purpose?
Yeah, I think we did.
Because
Yeah, it was hilarious.
We should all.
Yeah,
do
I'm Daedra.
introductions, but we're all Raccoon.
I'm Daedra. Sorry, I'm Raccoon. I'll be playing Jack Gold.
I'm Raccoon. I'll be playing
What are we doing here, guys?
Hey, I'm Raccoon. You can find me. You can find me in the dumpster. I GM some things on this channel. I'll be playing. What the fuck is that?
What is that?
I think Morpheus is making out with some sort of lizard.
Yeah, who drew this?
All right, Raccoon, your turn.
Yeah, Raccoon, your turn.
that was me. I drew it.
Hi, I'm Raccoon. I'll be playing as Apollo Justice.
Sure.
I think that's everyone.
I'm Raccoon.
I think we've missed a couple raccoons.
Yeah, Raccoon.
No, that
You
one
wanna
doesn't
go?
matter.
No, we missed one.
I'm Raccoon. I'll be playing as Swordsman Jesus.
There it is. Okay, yeah, that's everyone.
All right, that's everyone.
Okay, that's everyone.
There's fucking nowhere I can go in this friend group without getting vehemently bullied.
We're not
This is
bullying
why
you.
I-
It's
This
just
is why I take any chance.
I
to
think
beat the
it's-
shit out of people in video games.
It's-
the most
You're
intense
just-
victim mentality. You guys are using my name. You're so mean to me.
It's-
You were like before the cameras started rolling. You were openly bullying me.
Okay,
you were
you were disregarding my abilities. You were disregarding my abilities to
I
do
was
things. Because you're
disregarding your
ableist.
abilities to beat me up.
Because you're ableist.
You
Because you're
were
ableist and
talking
fucked
about
up.
beating me up. You were talking about
Hey,
beating me
hey.
up.
Hey, Taco.
It's Taco.
What happened last time on
Yeah, what happened
Paragon?
last time on Paragons?
Right, last time on Paragons, we hung out with. Hold on.
We hung out.
We hung out.
Do I
Cool.
not have to? Do
Also, while Taco's getting that, I do want to say having Raccoon be the person we say I do think is funniest because I think he has the least player appearances. Like, as far as
That's
games I've been in, he's GM more than he's a
fair.
player.
I'm pretty sure I have the least.
Ooh, yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I feel like
We
I've only,
met-
but I've only been in like 2 games with you. So
Yeah, I mean that's like all the games I've been invited to. So
We met and befriended Courtney, played a couple games. They said they taught us about how this circus is kind of full of shit as an establishment, and are not actually allegedly not actually that good at worshiping Clork.
oh,
And
allegedly,
I mean that tracks.
Allegedly. Well, I mean, maybe they're
Yeah.
Gore did send us to go kill them. so-
yeah, yeah. It does make sense. What else? Yeah, and then we made friends with them. We played some games like pie eating. Kanin got a little bit of treasure from an anonymous mailer. And
Mia do weirdly good at
We
pie
got
eating.
we gotta play
Yeah, we did.
egg toss.
did we?
We didn't play egg
Yeah,
toss this
pretty
time. We've done it before though on Paragons.
Yeah.
Yeah. Egg toss. And also we met a weird cat. No, wait, we already met the weird cat. We saw it again and it talked to Hernandez and said it was chilling out. But did just not worry about it
Ma.
right now.
There's a weird fucking cat outside.
But also we did some Polly and Hernandez and Mia had some therapy moments.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, Mia therapy.
Mia's really good at therapy.
Yeah.
It's what's the word? I forgot what I can't remember the words.
Huh? Also, is there music?
Transferable skill.
I'm not gonna forget the intro screen this time. In part 15, family reunion.
We forgot the intro screen last time.
I
Honk, honk.
did.
Yeah, we did.
Was that
There's-
terribly
Why
covered?
doesn't it? Why did it? Oh no, it still does say side A or side 1, whichever one, but it's covered.
Because Mia always had all that water around her.
I frankly don't remember.
I
Don't think
I
so.
don't remember the last one because it wasn't recorded.
I can't tell what thing is the new one from this and what was the new thing from the last.
Yeah, because
Yeah, you-
the last one didn't show up showed up like after we finished the recording and people were
You
checking out.
wanna make sure we're recording, by the way, Deidre?
Yeah.
I have made sure that we're recording. And I have both audios are
Guys, if
working.
we're recording, leave a comment in the comment section below.
Guys,
there's
if
some
we're
fucking
recording, talk about how you would have kissed Taco on the mouth.
That's
Yeah.
not. Don't do that.
You should do that.
That's
You should do that.
That's
This feels like a weird
parasocial.
bit.
That's
Yeah, this is
parasocial.
It's only parasocial if you encourage it, Taco.
Yeah, if
I-
we
yeah, and
encourage
I'm
it, it's
not.
fine. Also,
And I'm encouraging it. Not
Yeah.
Taco.
Yeah, Taco,
Why
you're
don't you get a
good.
piece of this?
I think that's still parasocial on Raccoon's part.
Is it?
no.
Isn't it
It's like
little
weird,
guy,
but
like,
not
whatever he
parasocial.
wants?
Out to the comment section.
Anyway.
That you don't have to like agree with them. I just want them to talk about it.
Yeah.
Listen,
comments.
as if you want to get rich quick and popular and start making that good TTRPG money, you got to drum up fan engagement. The best fan engagement is wanting to kiss someone on the lips.
I think the best
I
fan
won't-
engagement is fan fiction, actually.
I
That's
think
true.
we should.
No, yeah, it's the
I
moment we
liked
get
it better
fanfictions.
when we were queer baited.
Someone make fan fiction of Fernando.
Someone make Fernando Gina
Somebody-
fanfiction.
Yeah.
I've written in fan fiction.
It's not
Something like
fanfiction
that.
if you made Kanin.
That's not
That's just
fanfiction.
fiction.
That's
It's
I was about to say that is
not
canon. You made
canon.
him.
It's not canon.
It's not
entirely.
canon, but
It's still
not a fan.
fiction.
It's not a fan thing.
It's not
Yeah,
fan.
it is
I'm allowed to
not
be a fan
fan
of my own thing.
No.
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 It only
I
didn't
will
like
try.
really. If it's the one I'm thinking of, it didn't really majorly include any other characters.
I mean,
Well,
fan
Fan fiction
fiction
doesn't have to include other characters.
Well, I think it does have to include ones that aren't yours.
Oh,
It
if it's
included
fan
one that
fiction?
isn't mine.
Yeah, but not really.
All right.
I did.
Yeah, but not really. It's a very funny statement. It's like, yes, it did, but it didn't. Like, what?
What?
Alright.
Not relevantly, I assume.
This is the whole thing is about, but this is beyond the point.
So we had a weird day of pies and corpses and plant people
And therapy.
and therapy.
I love a good
And,
therapy. You know me.
It's starting to get dark out. It's hard to tell because there aren't a lot of windows in this van tank carriage, but it is it's starting to get late. Does anybody have any in character icebreakers? This is the most important part of any session.
What was
Jorge
the
is
last
talking.
thing we did? Like, what was the very end of the session?
I think it was the
Therapy.
therapy.
Okay.
I don't understand why you all keep going off into your own little corner. It's a little weird.
It was that directed at specifically.
I imagine
General
therapy,
statement to everyone present.
Do we?
Mia
Yes.
shrugs, says, I don't think there are a lot of corners around here. It's a rather round vehicle.
I think everyone except me has been dragged out as part of a weird conversation.
Would you like to? Are you liking to have a weird conversation, Mia or Finica?
No, I'm perfect.
Mia nods.
Are you sure?
I don't see it.
Indeed.
She did say as much.
I feel like we've had enough weird conversations regarding Finica as of recent.
Hey,
Oh,
fair
are you
enough.
about me? Is that what's going on? Are you talking about me?
We are not talking. I just mean like in general with the
I
possession.
would never be talking about
I don't
you.
think the conversation
Negative.
earlier was about you.
Yes, but you could be planning a surprise party for me.
Should I? I guess I am now. Wait, it's not
Great.
so nice then.
I will be
Yeah.
surprised.
Or
when
is
happens.
it? Anyway,
Is it meant to be music?
Where do you
'Cause
get
they're-
balloons in the
it
forest?
grows late. Should we retire?
Do
Oh,
we
yeah,
need
music.
to?
Is it?
I enjoy rest.
I prefer to get this whole situation done with as soon as possible.
I agree.
I don't know if we can speed up the vehicle by being awake.
Yes, but I assume-
Honestly, things will pass by faster if you're asleep while it's moving.
Kirio speaks up and is like, I would also like to stress the importance of a rest.
It is settled then. We shall sleep.
But if I go to the other realm, will I wake up in time?
In time for what?
I'm sure you will have no problem waking
I am the lightest of sleepers.
Princess
It's
of
fine.
Darkness.
Very well.
Well, you have fun with that.
Orpheus, are you too not invested in this?
Not invested in sleep, or because I'm very invested in the situation.
Truly,
Again-
getting some rest will aid you. Once you are in the state of dreaming, if you do not mind, there are more things that we must show you.
Oh, this shit again. Okay.
Okay, fine.
Fine.
Phoenix immediately passes out.
Yeah. Mia catches Phoenica as she falls asleep on the spot.
Oh, wow. That's fast and
Apologies,
efficient.
Buddy.
It seems that one can fall asleep on command.
Efficient.
It is
Apologies
worrying.
if it is intrusive, but I find it my obligation.
Okay.
Yeah,
I guess I'm sleeping.
it's just a little nap, Orpheus. We'll get over it.
May your nights be good. Good night.
If you have trouble sleeping, I do have tea that would aid in that.
Drugs.
I'll be fine. Courtney?
Actually, hold on. I need to double check if Courtney sleeps.
Faye do sleep.
Yeah, but Courtney has
Awesome
some
question.
special creature type rules.
Okay.
Courtney has. is
Yeah, Courtney does
special.
not sleep.
Courtney's not a Fae, confirmed. Ooh.
No, Courtney is a fae with an ability that gives them weird plant properties.
Oh. Okay, plant creatures definitely
Oh,
don't. Yeah.
Courtney photosynthesizes.
It is worth
Photosynthesize,
noting
but
that
that's
being immune to sleep doesn't mean you don't sleep. It just means you can't
Yeah.
be forced to.
Yeah. Yeah, Courtney and Polly are discussing a way to try and keep moving, and if it's realistic to do so while they're sleeping.
That'll be. Alright.
And yeah, what does everybody do before they sleep?
I drink my special good rest tea.
Sleepy
You
time.
share it
tea.
with anyone?
If anyone wants
Does
it.
anyone want to share it?
I'm good.
Pass.
Kanin finds.
Wait, do you
Best
have
order
like
he
a
can.
kettle? One second. How do you make your tea actually?
I have a kettle.
It's a little
easy.
cramped, but if we're stopped, it's fine. Do we have?
Yeah, I'm sure it's fine. Power of magic. Kanin finds the best corner he can, and whenever he goes to sleep, he sort of just disappears into his cloak. Like, he just makes himself small into it, and it looks like just someone left it around, but he can pop back out.
You're
of
like a
it.
snail.
Yeah,
Who left this trash bag here?
and then there is a man inside of it. I think the only thing you can still see poking out of like the pile is the ears. Big ol' rat ears.
Courtney is gonna share the tea with you, even though they do not sleep. Courtney drinks it. Courtney just like chugs it. No hesitation. No worry about its heat. I'll go to sleep. Remember that one time we all cuddled together?
I could do that again at any time if I'm willing to burn the spell slot.
As you hold on, I'm just double checking my notes. Yeah, as you drift off,
Mhm.
you fall asleep, and somewhere in that sleep, you once again wake up in another where's my map for this? Right.
Oh,
I didn't cut the music.
yeah, I suppose
I-
that music was attached to the map for some reason.
Yeah.
Oh, we're tinted white. We're not transparent. Okay.
Got you. You once again wake up in another unfamiliar location, but you recognize the dreamlike quality of the air. Kirio's he's doing the dream thing again, but it's different this time, and it's kind of strange and off-putting. You feel like you're nowhere and you can't see anything, like your eyes are shut and you just sound asleep, but at the same time, you just know you're in the hollowed halls of a church. You can feel it in your mind, every single detail and aspect of the church, and all of your friends standing before you. It's like you're processing the information without really sensing it. Despite the strange surroundings, all of you except Mia vaguely recognize this place. Especially Kanin recognizes it very faintly. These are the halls. You've been to this place before back on your road trip. It was a small little group of people with a large religious presence of a deity named the Lord of Bleach and the Great White Fae. I can elaborate on anything that like you might have forgotten on them out of character, because I rewatched the VOD. You were all pretty thorough in investigating this place.
What about what arc was this in?
This was in the like the later part of the road trip.
Oh, this is
This
the
is
village
day 10.
that Hernandez went to and then got slaughtered.
No,
when
this
he
is
got-
the Slaughtered Village. This was
No.
the village where Orpheus. I don't think any of you remember this. This is the village where Orpheus got the weird book, and also Phoenica went stargazing
Is this
because
the
they
rock
couldn't
one?
find a god. No, this is still after that.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot of shit that happened. Basically, everybody wore white because they're worshipping the Lord of Bleach, but he is missing. So, and they were trying to look for him in like space through a telescope. So the village, despite being technologically not very advanced, had a lot of advanced telescopes and shit.
Oh, okay.
The deity's area of domain is mainly centered around hidden knowledge and seeing what isn't there. Fina and Mia were both there. Mia was just kind of clocking out. And me and Kanin were just kind of clocking out during it.
was Hernandez there? And I forget.
There was a lot of things that happened in the road trip. I don't blame you for not remembering, to be
That was
honest.
also like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a while ago. But that was also the same village Orpheus got the weird book
I
in.
remember getting
that
the
turned out
book,
to be a
but I
bad
thought
snap.
I got the book in the place with the fucked up flowers.
No,
Okay.
you got the book, and then you got it. You got the book with the proper words on it in the fucked up flower place.
Right, that would do it. Okay. Mind giving us a brief reminder of what happened to you then? They might.
I did. There's not much happened here. You just got
Yeah,
that book
not too
and sold
much.
some things, and the god is missing. It's in space.
All right.
Kirio speaks up. This is an area of great planar influence. I may be a storyteller, but under the circumstances of powerful individuals, I can control the medium.
Alright, what is there for us to see here? I guess he calls out into the infinite white void that feels like a church.
Well, there's not much for you to see in the typical sense. Yet, soon an argument will unfold.
How soon?
Wait. Stars, hidden knowledge. Is this connected to Grandpa Time?
Perhaps tenuously. But I would be lying if I told you they were completely divorced.
They were divorced?
Grandpa Time was divorced?
Oh my god.
Divorced and then hooked up with Lord.
That is most unfortunate.
My grandpa's divorced. Alright. A small, strange-looking person dressed in robes just, like, whips open the door and storms in. You can, roll knowledge nature if you want to figure out, like, what they are. It's not too important.
If it's not important, I won't roll.
Okay.
Oh, also I suck at nature.
Yeah.
Also, I suck at nature.
How's that?
I don't know what that is.
He's trained. Knowledge nature. Kenan, you pick up that this is some sort of fae, and Orpheus and Hernandez pick up that this is a pretty common type of fae. I mean, they're a bit different. This seems to be related to a pretty common type of fae, known as an Anhana, which are just like scissor people, kind of, that grow from trees. And that's mostly it. They can also talk to water.
Mia knows nothing.
Mia, despite your vast wealth of knowledge, you were unfortunately too sheltered to figure out what these are. You can't still tell it as a fae, though. What a fucking edgelord. Anyways. Thank you. This person storms in. You can't quite tell if it's justified, but you feel like this small figure is seething with a sort of determined ferocity. She looks upon a throne at the end of the church, and as your sort of attention is casted there, you see someone in the throne. Well, kind of. You can't really see them, but you know they're there, like the outline of someone missing. And the small person who just entered yells, I don't have a voice for this one, so. Kingdoms are being rended. Our own people are dying. I can't just stay here and watch. You can't just stay here and watch. Use your powers or something. Help someone. And the being at the end of the throne talks slowly I understand you've been upset for a while now, but I need you to understand the importance of this inaction. And the other person responds, "No, there is no understanding. You're supposed to be the Lord of reading in between the lines, Lord of seeing what isn't there. All that fucking means is that you're a liar who's been withholding information from the start. I don't want to be a part of this anymore." And the argument continues. There's no preserving what will be lost. Calamity must come to make change, and the most we can do is let ourselves be changed. If you're so insistent that you can save our people, if you're so insistent we should leave, then do it yourself. And the other person responds, "I don't give a shit about winning some argument. I'm not leaving for your fucked up philosophy. I'm leaving to save mortals." And they storm out.
I'm gonna roll for Cygnus sense.
I guess that's
Rolling
that's knowledge
for what
local.
now?
Cygnus Hymnia?
Smelling out
Goddamn
Cygnus Hymnia.
motherfucking Cygnus Hymnia? Goddamn fool, rat old bastard, shithead, idiot, paragon of the whore.
What are you on about?
It's unfortunate you memorized that.
She really likes talking shit about Orpheus's evil grandpa. Are you gonna roll knowledge local? Or...
Oh, is it local? I didn't hear you say it.
Yeah.
Oh, bad
Alright,
Cygnus sense.
maybe nobility would be better. This is not Cygnus. This is probably a similar area, but this is
Ability go. 11.
Ooh, we're rolling local.
probably a different person.
I'm not trained in
Phoenix
that.
and Hernandez, using context clues, you can probably figure it out that the person on the throne is
The Lord.
is the Lord of the Bleaches. The deity from before, or maybe associated with them somehow. It'd be weird for the deity to just be like out, but not unheard of.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And then they clear their throat, and they look over towards you, and they say, "I didn't think I'd be having an audience."
Oh wow.
I didn't think
We
you'd
can be seen.
react to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you just had
That's
an audience with her.
strange.
Sorry.
Also, you
That
did.
was
Yes,
a
you
weird
did just
joke.
have an audience with one person. So
I am the Lord of seeing what isn't there.
yeah, I heard.
Perhaps I'm reacting to nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Talking
that
to yourself
tracks.
is the
That
pain.
tracks.
Hail and well met, I suppose.
Yes. Perhaps, but you're answering, so
What was the
good to
whole
meet you.
argument about?
Me and them, we were very close. They were a loyal follower of mine. We came upon some disagreements. A horrible beast is ravaging the local area, and she is attempting to go out and save people. This is not my duty, nor is it the duty of the church.
Sounds like
I take it you've come here to learn about me? Or something of that manner?
That
I
Maybe.
seems
suppose
like
it does very much seem
nature.
like this should be your duty.
though.
This is a settlement, to my knowledge, ruled by the church. Therefore, all matters should be under your authority.
Mm,
Think not all deities handle all problems.
I'm sure
You're
the
not
settlement
The
will
deity,
persevere.
are you?
Sorry, was that?
So you
He's-
know about this place?
We've been here once.
Hmm.
Have we?
Yes.
It does feel like
I
it.
don't remember you.
I don't remember you.
I don't remember this.
We weren't here in your time.
Pardon
Mhm.
myself for being a mite selfish, but if you are a seer of nothing, then do you know of a village that has disappeared?
Village that has disappeared. Hmm. I suppose I've heard a few stories about them. Perhaps what you're looking for is not gone, simply hidden.
That is a
Red
lame ass
Star.
response.
I see I'm not impressing you.
You really
you're
aren't.
not. Get a better
The
title.
circus, what do you know about it?
Circus?
Yes.
I'm familiar with the idea of a circus,
Alright.
but I've never heard of any near this area.
Fantastic. Before circus.
Okay. I was told you were connected to him, so I'll ask. What do you know about opening the threshold?
Opening the threshold?
And releasing what lurks behind.
That is quite a scholarly subject. Let me think. I think that, what lurks behind shall not be unleashed in my time, but I would like to peek within.
Oh, I disagree. It will be unleashed in all time.
Good point. Perhaps it will be unleashed in no time.
Ooh,
I disagree.
Speaking of time, since you're not from around here, I have questions for you. Does this village persevere?
Can we lie?
You can try.
No.
I see.
It does.
It does. Thanks to you.
As far as I can tell, yes, most of the people here seem to be looking for you.
Looking
Which
for
does-
me.
Would that be considered prospering, I wonder?
In the sky. Looking for you in the sky.
In the sky. How interesting. Well, I suppose it is my fate to go missing. But I don't think they'll find me, because they'd simply be looking for nothing.
And it's the paradox, isn't it?
Yeah. So you guys...
Cygnus
Like-
Hymnia, what do you know about him?
Beerby.
Awesome. Cygnus Hymnia.
Just
Stupid
drilling
idiot
this guy.
motherfucking Cygnus Hymnia. God
we
damn.
just met him, and now we're just going at it. We're just asking him everything.
I don't care
Hmm.
about giving this guy information.
I've never met them.
Mm-hmm.
Nor do I know anything about them besides what you've told me.
Okay. So that's long time ago. The world doesn't have like a standardized gear, does it?
Standardized year? Probably not. There
Yeah.
might be like a road stopper calendar that has has spread a vague sense of time to
Yeah, I think
Like,
it's come up
vague sense of
before, and I think
standardization
it's
to
just
multiple
like
places.
settlements just use a calendar starting from when they were founded, and that's
Yeah,
about
that
it.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can tell that this is if there's no circus and there's no Cygnus, this is
way
Probably
fucking
like a
old.
while, yeah,
Yeah.
a while ago. This place also seems significantly nicer, in better condition than the last
Yeah.
time you've seen it.
Orpheus is just,
Did you
he's just
guys-
trying to get a time frame for his documents.
So you guys doing anything fun?
Is that him
That
asking
main
the main character?
Yes.
Oh, I think our journey has been most fun. At some points.
I mean, yeah, I guess this
You
counts as
have-
fun.
Traveling with
Whether
friends
or
is
not it is
usually
less
nice.
At the
We're
time.
currently trying to get some of our friends back from the circus.
Actually,
Hmm.
that person just now who came in, what was her name?
Name's Chloe.
Okay,
Do you have a name? Or just the title?
just the title. I
My
believe.
name is Alba.
Oh,
Nice to meet you, Alba.
Nice to meet you too as well. Fortunately, I don't think it is likely we'll meet again.
Oh.
yes.
I also have not gotten a lot of company recently, so forgive me if I'm being overly hospitable.
Oh yes, that is something to forgive you about.
I don't want to interrupt the strange circumstances that you come here on.
Mhm.
It is no trouble at all.
It is
Might be
also
up.
not often I get time travelers.
One has to imagine not.
I
Most
do
people
not know
find-
if this is time travel or perhaps projection.
Projection.
I-
What's really the discernible difference of having your mind projected?
You're not
backwards and
here.
yourself?
We have not traveled, I think.
Curio speaks again. You cannot. It is simply a projection, yes. You are seeing different points in time, and though you can talk to things within there and interact, it will not affect the actual events.
Oh,
So it's sort
Do you
of
know what
recreation.
happened?
Alba here will not actually remember you. Well, they may, because they are a
ooh, should we meet again?
powerful being.
Could you say something to us that no one, that you would never, or that we could say to you that would make you know this happened?
Mm. Perhaps you can?
Okay.
You can
I think she was
try
asking.
asking your question about. Oh, go on.
No, I think she was asking for something specific, but it sounds like you were getting to that.
You can try asking something about the threshold again. I enjoyed that question.
All right.
Okay.
And perhaps I'll have a different answer with more years.
Is there something that you need to tell us, and that's why we're here?
I was not told that I'd be having guests, so no. Did you see
We were
that fight earlier? Yeah, that is probably what you were here for.
Makes sense. All right. Well,
Oh. Can we?
Perhaps
leave now?
my friend is of more interest to your schemes than I am.
yep.
I've always kind of been more of a lurker in the background.
Passive.
Yes.
That's why you're not doing anything about the argument?
Yeah.
Doesn't seem right, but I can't really change anything, so.
Oh, it most certainly isn't right, but what are we
Very
gonna
well.
do with projections into the past?
Oh, is there anything
I
you
also-
want to say to them if we run into them?
I think I've said all that I must. Well, I have asked all my questions. You can leave if you can.
Cheerio.
Wish. Ah, yes. That is, I will, this is not the only stop we are taking today. Hopefully, I'll be able to elaborate on. I don't know if elaborate is the right word. You'll see. And they play their little guitar a little more, and you are back here.
Do you guys ever think maybe, just maybe, he could just tell us things?
No.
You
No.
don't?
No, he doesn't seem to
Sure.
know things to tell. Just
You're
things
the
that aren't.
historian, aren't you? Shouldn't you be excited to see how things happen?
I suppose, but it's... Well, it's more... You could just tell us the information we need.
Hmm.
That would be the least fun.
Also, showing is a lot more informative than telling, in my experience.
Me and
Interfering
Leaving
is
us-
a lot more destructive than either.
My
For history.
master finds it important to deliver this information as we proceed instead of all at once. I believe it is to better internalize it, perhaps,
Mm,
or simply it is a matter of earning it.
Alright, well...
Not my question. Why does Kirio have vision? Why does Kirio's token have vision?
You must see.
Yeah, it'd be
That's for
weird
when
if
I
it
become a
was
player and Quinn becomes the GM.
This is
Quinn finally
This
takes
is
over his
the-
own campaign.
this is the Clord space with the kid.
Lord Space.
Just confirming.
Welcome to Lord Space.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do have more
okay.
epic block text. Yeah, does anybody need a rerun on what happened here?
That would be useful.
Yeah.
The only thing I
Incredibly
remember
sad child.
is Phoenica putting the goo in her bloodstream.
You came up from up the way, that doesn't matter. You came in here. And, actually, there were 3 kids, this girl, this guy, and, let me place the other one down for a bit. This
Can I get
person.
We can't see these, by the
We
way.
need to move to see these.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, okay.
It's dynamic. Light it.
I can
Dynamic on my line.
Fancy.
Yeah, I just expect them to be in there. Can I get a rehash on what the fuck this is?
I
the fuck,
can't
what is
see
this?
anything.
Can
I'm
you
thinking-
not?
Does Fernandez not
Oh,
have
shit.
any vision?
I have
There,
no
does
vision.
that work?
There we
There.
go.
Where? Oh.
Yeah,
Outside.
I can see now.
That was so. There was a rock there, and I think it sounds like something Phoenica would do. I believe they just destroyed it.
Oh, okay. That does sound like something Phoenica would do.
What thing? Let me-
Anyways,
This one.
Oh, yeah.
what happened here was this person stormed in angry at this kid who's
Deathly ill.
yeah, you can see their name.
Ordeal
Very
Michael.
suspicious name. Mad about something. This Clarence gave them a pendant as a gift, and the pendant is just full of like Clord goo, and that got this person like really, really pissed, and stormed off. And then you talked to them for a bit, and I don't really remember what you learned from talking to them, besides their names. And that this one is like super sick and maybe a little haunted.
Alright.
Nothing to it but to.
Alright.
More cryptic shit. Love to see it.
I do love a
see.
good mystery.
I'm glad.
One of my
you
favorite varieties
appreciate
of book.
I simply bring you here as a sort of refresher before we move on.
Oh, no new information?
Yet.
Alright. Well, are we all refreshed adequately?
The kid looks at you again. It's like, It
What did Death Watch ping him as?
Death Watch Pings as alive. It's just a living, sickly child. I've met you before.
Mm-hmm.
It knows you.
It
I
knows
don't
me?
remember you.
I'm
What do you
new,
mean it
apparently.
knows me?
Something talking to me.
Ghost Gloves, is this boy possessed by a ghost?
No, it's not any like ghostly undead thing.
What's going on with his eyes?
They
Can I
definitely
get a
don't
knowledge
seem-
check on this dude?
I don't think a knowledge check would be able to know, but you do know it probably loops into being sickly and being a little weirdly possessed.
Sure.
We're all trying to fit. Very smart.
Well, whatever it is you...
It's not like you. Next time you sleep, next time you come here, can you... It wants you to bring healing magic.
Not this time?
I mean, yeah, I have that this time.
We have that this time.
Something hasn't happened yet.
Fantastic.
Okie dokie.
Well, Curio, are we sure we can't change the past and destroy the future?
No.
That sounds
This-
intense.
That sound a little intense.
Does sound perhaps a bit intense. No, you do not need to listen to them. This will not affect anything.
I
It's
mean, but
simply
what-
the projection's own projected emotions.
Fantastic.
While we're here, I guess. Canadian's gonna do a light wounds.
Ah. Thank you.
Boop.
It makes me feel a little better. I don't think the healing is for me.
Oh,
Concerning...
Call an ambulance.
But not for me.
Call an ambulance,
I think
not
that's-
for me. Menacing.
All it had to say. I'm sorry for the confusion. I'm probably far more confused, realistically.
That's okay.
probably a little concerning to be like a projection of yourself who has all the same memories and emotions, feelings, but also you don't exist.
Yeah.
Please do not make
Yes.
the child existential.
Do
Probably
be
shouldn't have said
careful
that, you're
telling
right.
them that they aren't real. Although, this one is a little bit,
And the last one also seemed like they were aware.
philosophically minded.
Who what?
Do not get into the habit of telling them that they aren't real. The last few we've seen are a bit abstractly minded, and we're able to cope with it rather fine, but
They are
that rule
children.
will not always hold true.
I'll keep it on the down low then.
I
Sorry.
could start telling people they aren't real.
I mean,
Was
my
that
jurisdiction. I am the paragon of reality.
okay? I wasn't
mean,
sure if that was in
again-
character or not, because I feel like that is something you would just say,
Unmaking
Oshi.
people is an interesting talent to add to the roster.
they are simply projections, so I suppose it also doesn't matter.
All right, well,
If
it's
you
okay.
wanted to know how they react to being told they aren't real, then
Do we want
it
to
is your
know?
prerogative.
I've seen the moral.
Well, that's it all.
I mean, nice
Farewell.
to see you again.
Or fared well, I suppose?
Will farewell.
Have fared well.
Both of the kids wave goodbye sheepishly.
We didn't talk to the other
Alright.
ones very rude of me. Holy shit, what did he just
This is
do?
still a dream. This is still a dream. Sometimes things are weird.
Long Curio.
Alright.
I don't appreciate that. We'll move on.
Curio begins to walk out the door, expecting you to follow.
Oh, we're going that way.
Have we checked upstairs?
I think we did, and it was just a sea of nothing.
Right.
Yes, I cannot
'Cause-
project everything.
Alright.
Yeah, it's
Only
not important info, I guess.
Necessary setting pieces.
Yeah, that's it's
Um,
out of bounds.
All right, we're gonna I'm gonna bring you into a map soon. Before we do that, we're gonna theater of the mind a little bit here. I mean, everybody's finished up saying their shit. We move on.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like
more goo.
I feel like mentally torturing this child.
Yeah, you can collect more goo.
Forward goo, forward goo.
One of these days, someone's gonna have to stop her.
Wouldn't
I
that be
don't
useful?
remember the consequences of last time. I think you took 1d6 damage.
It might have been con damage or wisdom damage.
I
That
would
sounds
believe
more-
it to be both.
I think it should do charisma damage.
No, I think it should
I-
do charisma enhancement. and
I
wisdom
I
damage.
think it should do damage to all of your mental stats.
Vinica collects the goo.
I don't. Why am I?
This
walking
will
over
not
there?
last outside of the dream.
Please don't ingoo something that we see
Should
later
not be
in the
ingoo.
stream.
Okay. Vinica collects the goo. Weirdly, effortlessly, Vinica jumps across the river.
You're like super light, aren't you?
Yeah.
She is
Feather.
indeed. 1 second. Can I weigh you two? Mia makes her hair into 2 platforms.
I guess this is what we're doing.
I do have a
Which one
line
of
in
these-
my notes right here that says, Curio waits for you to futz around.
Which one of them is heavier, out of curiosity?
Absolutely, Kanin.
Kanin weighs 71 pounds.
Phoenix
Mia,
over 70 pounds.
Kanin's carrying one.
yeah, Mia lifts
Probably
and
higher.
lowers each of you and then tips to the side and it's like, ah.
Are we done?
That is concerning. Yeah, I think we're good. Sorry.
Indeed.
I'm magic. I decided weight wouldn't apply to me.
That's less concerning. That's good.
Is
The
it?
hounds. The hounds come.
Oh, we futzed around too long. The hounds have spawned.
Dog?
No, Tindalos is onto us.
That would be a
Heck
good
is-
thing.
Alright.
That would be a good thing.
Heck is that over there?
It's the poor goo.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Vinica collected it.
Anyways.
Grim Reaper gonna spawn in because we've been on the stage too long.
The hounds draw near.
That's like Spelunky.
Yeah, it's the big ghost.
Alright, theater of the mind time. Curio begins to lead you down a lane, and sort of everything becomes covered in like a kind of haze and a thick fog. Until, hold on.
Just gather your
Okay,
body.
oh,
Gather your party. The hounds.
The hounds.
The hounds.
The hounds.
A lot of things are gonna happen really quickly right now, so if you want to interject, you know, that's just a warning.
I see. Reaction commands.
Vinica cocks her gun for the QuickTime event.
Yeah, I was about to say freaking QTE's coming up.
I prepare the quick time event. The final
I
stage.
hover
of
over
the
my auto clicker for the active time maneuver.
Yeah, my reflex saves are ready.
Boink. And eventually you reach a clearing that you can only barely cut through the fog. Things seem much more dreary and dark than where you were before, and it feels weirdly humid, as if something is breathing down on you. You see the child from before in the clearing, The angry one who... Hold on, I lost my... The angry one who stormed off, clutching the pendant gifted to them for dear life. And you hear a primal bellowing noise come from this way. You want to register it as, like, a roar? It sounds animalistic and natural, but it really realistically sounds more like a horn. Terrible, deafening instrument. This thing, this thing does not... You cannot, like, see it through the fog, but from the descriptions I'm giving you right now, this thing does not seem like any sort of animal.
Okay.
And doesn't really... I mean, you don't know any sort of fae that fit this description. This... Hernandez, you can't really figure out what it is either, but you can piece together that it is some sort of... It is very, very large.
History
And
inapplicable.
definitely not a normal animal. It is his... No.
I was
She's been
one-
rolling a lot of knowledges and not
Oh, so-
asking.
I was rolling this.
Anything with the I was about to say, what kind of knowledge is this anyway?
I don't think there's
Finnegan knows what it is.
really...
Finnegan knows what it is. Finnegan is certain what it is.
Finnegan knows what it is. Let me...
Dougie.
Puppy.
Do you want to just come up with what Finnegan thinks it is, Hashi?
Give me an adjective.
Big.
Ravaging.
Scampering?
Ravaging is your adjective.
Oh, that's a ravaging troll rabbit.
Okay, is that... Do we need to be ready for that?
I suppose it is.
Yes.
Alright,
Not a...
Kinnan does get into a battle stance.
It's not real. None of this is real.
Roar is
Doesn't
accompanied
matter.
by a...
It's not real, but I'm not gonna watch a child get mauled.
Also, mindscapes are
might
not
watch
real,
the
but are
child
still
get mauled.
dangerous, and I know not whether this is that.
Your injuries are not permanent, but you will still feel them. The roar is
so mental
accompanied
I've
strain.
been
I
feeling
see.
them for
I can
10
fight a
years. I'll
ghost.
be fine.
by a strong, burning gust of wind shaking the leaves in the environment. Whatever it is that's past the fog, it is behemoth and violent. The kid's face is filled with hate and disdain, as if it's been culminating for years. He stares at the pendant and throws it into the fog. Kid doesn't notice you even a little bit, even if you've been talking loud. He
I
stares at
wasn't.
the pendant.
That wasn't for the kid.
Fair enough. And launches it into the fog. And just as he does, something happens very quickly. A large chain of these interlinked, horribly sharp. It's like, by large, I mean it's like, just very, it's not quite the kid's whole body, but it is just massive. You know, these interlinked, horribly sharp, orange, bone-like protrusions darts out of the fog and destroys the pendant and is aiming towards the child.
Do I recognize these?
Do you
Do I recognize the long, orange, sharp, bone-like protrusions?
it is not
A description I have heard before.
It is not the same, but you can't help but feel like it's similar.
Okay. Do we have reaction time for this?
Can I shoot
yeah,
it with
sure.
my gun?
Do we have agency in this?
You
I
have
don't-
agency, yeah, if you want, or you can just let it play out.
I
You
want
want
to
to interrupt
I
with
want to
history.
shoot it with my gun.
It's pretty big and bony. Yeah, you can try shooting it. Well, let's. Who does?
I don't want to
Who
interrupt
wants to
history. I
do
want to know
things?
what happened. So
Knin is going to really shittily elemental cover across this line in front of the kid.
All right, is that everything everybody wants to interject with?
No, Phoenix is putting the kid in a child. Sorry, putting the kid.
That
She
Good
does
statement.
not have that power.
But it's not even
What were
me,
I will
frankly.
seal you inside of it. We seal you away inside the body of a different child.
Whoa! Become not.
Child squared.
Or you
What was,
create pet.
what was Hoshi actually doing?
Create pet.
The child falls into a pit.
Or steps aside if he makes a reflex save.
I think falling into the pit
Yeah,
might be
let's let
better.
the child to make a reflex save, because as far as they know, a pit is just appearing under them. This
My
child
cover!
does-
What do you?
DC 17.
This child does actually have a stat block,
Fuck.
just for this very moment.
You made a stat block for this kid.
No, yes.
Get in the pit with you.
Almost, they fall into the pit. And is this thing on the token layer? Why can't I move this child? They are. Roll 20's being weird. Now they fall into the pit, and there's an ice wall.
Yeah.
Okay. Resolving Hernandez, you shoot it. You shoot at the link chain thing. And
If
You
it
see-
does damage, was it aware of me because I could have sneak attacked?
it doesn't do damage realistically. It you can see it break the chain a little bit, but also the bullet just kind of is shredded instantly.
I don't think we should be messing with this.
And
No
as
way.
this is happening,
Now I have to watch a kid die, Orpheus? What?
It's
It
what
already
happened.
happened.
It already happened.
I don't want to watch it.
I am determined to make one of these break.
you see a person. This takes a minute to register, but this person was the person from before in the white area that stormed off.
Oh, there we go.
Start to rush out and
She's got this.
trying to save the child.
Which you have now placed in a
And-
pit,
Wait,
making it substantially harder.
can I interfere again?
Undo
This
pit.
is playing out too fast. It depends. For you, I think it's playing out too fast
well,
to do something
depends on
else,
the
unless you can really
actions, maybe?
justify it.
Maybe it depends
Yeah.
on the action. Is it an free
It's a standard
action?
action.
Yeah, probably not then.
Alright. I cannot yet quicken that spell.
Trying to, they're trying to drag the child out of the pit and away. And as that happens, the chain thrusts through, instantly shattering the ice wall with ease. And just kind of moves around and so how do I describe this? This is off script. So the pit clearly changes, it looks like it changes its targeting. It reflexively moves to where the child is being dragged away, and it severs both of them right through their torsos.
Ooh.
And it, let's see, what do I have written here? It rips through both of them, severing them nearly in half, and then it slinks off back into the fog, and the air feels colder.
Was that what was supposed to happen?
Is that what you wanted to watch, Orpheus? Is this good?
It's what happened. We know that now.
Two bodies lay there in the pit, muddled in their sepia viscera and the colors of Clord sifting in between them.
Huh. Curious.
I'm not interacting with that. I'm not messing with a dead body today.
I'm gonna
Apologies
take
for
a
the
peek.
unhappy ending.
So that was
Here
supposed
you
to
go,
That's
happen.
your life.
Gore dreams.
It was.
Okay.
Turns into
What's-
shadow
what's
and
Mia
walks
doing?
down the pit.
Yeah, well, how has Mia processed this? What just happened?
As far
Mia,
as
I
Mia's
don't know what
concerned,
death is. Death's
Yeah, as
growth.
far as Mia's concerned, they just freaking vanished. Mia's like, I mean, it's a dream.
They've
Happens.
just vanished and they've
Hey,
used
quick
a puddle
question.
of like Clord stuff.
As they're getting Clord goo together, does that ping as something for Death Watch?
They're both super dead.
Okay. There's no
You also notice there's a
Super
lot
dead,
of like
congrats.
there's a lot of like shrapnel and sort of like onyx black pieces of like I almost seem like bone and shrapnel and like sharp spikes scattered around the area from the chain.
Could I do like a praise or a craft or something to discern what it is like from?
Let me think. I would the like the dark bone. I think you can tell it was from the like chain from the whatever creature just did that.
Yeah.
And it's
Now
some
that
sort
I
of
have, now that I have like something material, would that make it easier for me to discern?
um roll an appraise, I suppose.
Cool.
Okay,
I have actual numbers in it.
Okay, Mia, real quick question. Have you ever played Cat's Cradle?
No.
Here's some string. Just like have fun with it.
Mia iPad baby moments.
Okay.
Do you have any paper, actually?
Yes. Maybe? Yes.
Cool.
Curio, do we have another one lined up?
A pretty bad roll.
Nope.
Okay, this is the last one.
Yes.
I don't have
Before
much
we go on to
time.
whatever. Sorry, what was that?
I don't have much time. Funica leans down and begins drinking the Clord juice like one might.
Before we get into that,
milk
Can I
from a
make a
bowl.
reaction check to
Okay, before
slap
we get into
Mia
this,
away?
you notice that the black shards definitely they don't really resemble any creature that you've seen or heard of. You do think you remember. No, that's not exactly true. You do remember hearing of of some sort of beast that had. It's a really vague memory, but some sort of beast that was known for like its dark black razor sharp bones, but you're not can't really come to any specific. You do recognize that this is a bone-like substance, and it's stupidly sharp and very durable.
Scary.
Now that I'm closer, any more similarities with you know who?
Sorry, we need to resolve something else. The Fiona Hernandez, are you?
Yes, I am
What's
slapping.
going-
I'm slapping Phoenix's hand away.
Funica falls down into a pit.
I'm
Dirks
in the
you.
pit. I'm in the pit. Phoenica, I'm keeping you away.
I'm standing there.
Excluding you.
Excavating.
Happening?
Inika casts a new pit.
I can climb walls
They are
effortlessly,
fighting
Phoenica.
over a corpse.
What the?
Anyways,
there
you
something
managed to
that's-
get a drink, but weirdly enough, I can't believe I'm saying this. This
Stupid.
I'm pretty sure you know the taste of the chlor juice. This
TV static?
it tastes like a lot, but this chlor juice tastes like less of a lot.
So when are they? Okay, so they have to be bleeding
What the
that
fuck?
for a reason.
What the fuck is happening?
It
Stop
was the
that.
pendant.
Stop the pits. Stop this.
Phoenica's excavating. It was from the pendant gifted to the child.
No, okay, so they're not bleeding it.
Yes.
That would make sense. I thought I saw that get fucking smashed.
It did, and the goo spilled out.
All right.
I wonder why I would want to
All that
smash
is left
Panda.
is the. Perhaps it was reflexively assuming its prey.
I'm out of pit.
All that's left is 2 bodies, 2 souls, and some of Lord's substance. And the strange bones. The strange teeth that this creature used to kill them.
I have a bad idea where this is going.
So what is the juice gonna make them amalgamate?
You
That's
said
what-
2 souls,
That's
right?
it. Smart assumption. Yes.
Ghost watch eyes.
Death Watch eyes.
There
Any ghosts?
aren't
Are there any ghosts nearby?
there aren't necessarily any like ghosts, but they've died recently enough that you can still try to commune with the kid's spirit. Kind of.
Man,
don't
I wish
remember how
I
you do
had. I wish I had the actual ritual.
Yeah.
I think you just let me do it because you felt bad.
There's a ghost
it-
in that area.
It,
No, the spirit's a lot weirder. It'd be harder to talk to.
wait, hold on. I think I have a trait.
This.
You
If I were
You can
to make a
get
wager.
here. Well, you can get 1 piece of information out of this spirit. One
Okay.
piece of information, 1 question. You can learn through your cool medium powers. Flavor shit. Yeah, you can get 1 piece of information. Robert?
Okay. What's the most important question to ask? Let's see.
Feel
That'd be
free to
really
give
funny.
suggestions.
That is your question.
Yeah. Feel free to give me suggestions. Party.
I guess we shouldn't ask why did you die. What's up with we could ask what's up with the goop. Why were you angry at the goop? I feel like that's a pretty good question. Because we have frankly no idea what the chloride goop is.
That's true.
Any
Do you think it was
any other
Chlord goo before
suggestions?
this? Do you think Chlord existed before this?
We don't really have like time. I don't even know when chloride came about. We couldn't figure out the timeline here. Not really.
I guess okay.
Chlor is not a being
Maybe-
that lends itself very well to timelines.
Instead of asking why they were angry about the goop, we should ask what's the deal with the goop. That way we get more information about it itself.
That's fair.
What's the deal with the goo?
Wait, is that your question?
Yeah.
So you learn that this person's old friend started just getting really sick and hearing strange noises, and somehow got the ability to generate the goo and use it to change things.
Alright. Well, that's
That's my one
that's
question.
Ready to watch?
I'm guessing we can't ask this one a question either.
No. Their face, they have weird soul.
Their face, so they're not insulted.
Their face, so they're not real.
Stop being racist, Orpheus. Alright. Well, I can awaken you at any point.
Oh, is that all?
Oh, I could have awakened at any time at will.
Yes.
All right.
That's all.
Hernandez is awake now.
So we're not gonna watch these two fuse.
Is that a thing that's
Not
going to be
yet.
happening right now?
He said it was potentially
Not yet, and that doesn't happen for a while.
fantastic.
Are you
Yes, send us back.
interested? I
What?
suppose that's a
Am I
presumptuous
interested in?
question.
Yes, I'm interested in. I wouldn't be asking if I wasn't.
I wouldn't be showing you it if it wasn't something you weren't interested in, Orpheus.
I'm interested. Show us the fusion if I'm not allowed to. He's gone. Finka moves to begin drinking.
Stop. Stop.
You're
Stop.
getting very
Take
sick
her
from
out.
this.
Take her
Stop.
out right now. Take her out.
I'm gonna grapple with
Fucking
him.
grab Curio. Take her
I'm
out.
gonna-
This is actual like a dog shit.
I cast Burning
I'm
Disarm.
shaking Curio by the fucking shoulders.
I don't think that's a metal object.
Pull
to
her
disarm
out!
her of.
I'm boiling it. I'm
Is
boiling
it-
it. I'm boiling it. I'm boiling it.
Urgent.
Mental block, lose
Is it-
spellcasting.
Is
She's
it
a heavy sleeper
possible
anyways.
to shake Finica awake?
You wouldn't. Hernandez wouldn't know to do that. I think.
Anyway, I'm grappling.
No, I feel like
Phoenix.
Hernandez
I mean-
would after doing all of that with the fucking pit.
Phoenix is a
Yeah.
heavy sleeper and she's in dream trance, so I don't know if you can shake Phoenica awake.
Phoenica, how
Is there
resistant? How resistant is Phoenica to being grappled?
0.
Yeah, I'm giving her a good old hug.
She weighs 70 pounds. You can lift her over your head.
True, you are
I-
well within the carrying capacity of my hair.
We'll show you more next time. For now,
Alright.
we have things to attend to, don't we?
Yes, we do.
You're sufficiently rested.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
alright.
You can take us out.
Goodbye.
Boop.
Orpheus.
Well, that went well.
Orpheus, go eat some orifices. Orifices. Confidence, corpses.
What the fuck are you saying?
That's not...
You all awake. Stop making Eric Andre show references for the 7.
Who?
You're all awake, and you all do rest things. Everybody heal a point of ability, score damage, and like 6
Do we
HP.
have
My
ability
whiz
score damage?
My whiz
That's what it
damage.
Some of you do,
My
Alright,
whiz
yeah, it's
damage.
upper level,
Yippee.
right? and refresh
Do I
spells.
have... How much is rest? Like 6?
What was the question?
How much HP you get from resting?
Equal to your level.
Okay, so 6. That's pitiful.
Yeah. That's. Just get him to cure you.
I mean, yeah. Am I allowed to cure you before we go to So I have to spend
you
my
won't-
new day spell slots.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can do that. Sure.
Do you want me to roll them, or do you want to just get 4 cure serious wounds and assume you're at max?
Yeah, we can just set Hernandez at max. Sure. Or you. Sleep.
I'm full of heal bot.
You heal so much because you don't use your spells on anything else.
What else are they for?
And you're an oracle.
Besides protection from energy and knapsack.
That's true.
Finka does
You notice
substantially later.
you've already started moving a little bit. Always, your vehicle's already started moving. Always like rise and shine.
Whoa, traumatic dream. Thanks, Garia.
I
Is that not what you
sense
were
that-
expecting going in?
I sense there's hostility, and you are not genuinely thankful.
I'm not like hostile. I'm just like, that's a thing to show someone.
They've all been like this. Like, sure, they haven't been showing us a child dying every time, but it's always
That's-
fucking sad.
I've been having a
Phoenix,
lot of
Phoenix begins
strange
screaming
dreams
out
as
of
of
her ears as she
recently.
keeps not hearing the word dying.
I've just been having a lot of strange dreams and or nightmares recently. And adding another one on top is not great.
Well, perhaps it is a good idea to get used to it. How
Dang,
could I-
man,
Yeah.
get over it.
Get
I
over
wish
it.
to- this information will be pertinent,
Hmm.
and I wish to gain your trust in that respect. So if there's any way I could do such, I will consider it.
I mean, I don't like distrust you. You haven't done anything bad. You just done things cryptic.
Yes.
Arguably worse than bad. It's uncertain.
I prefer the word curious.
You would.
I mean, I made that name.
Curious, bro.
Snickers.
I get it. I mean, I get it. I made that name. I did that.
You did.
Hey, are we, like... What's the situation on estimated time of arrival?
Courtney peeks out and is like, well, we haven't even discussed strategy yet.
What is there to
Mhm.
discuss?
Do you even know what you're gonna be trifling with? You have any idea who you're up against?
Who are we up against?
Yeah, who are we up against?
You're up against my good co-performer lady.
Right.
She's the blue, one.
The blue one.
Yeah. So it is my voice.
Oh, the one
don't
that
remember. Is this the
turns
one?
into paint?
Yes, exactly.
The paint lady. Okay. What's her deal?
Now,
She turns
Well.
into paint.
I think it'd be more apt to say that. Hold on. She paint turns her.
Paint turns into her.
What
No. Yes.
what she paints turns into her?
She
Why
is
do they
paint
call it?
that turns into a her.
Why do they call it paint when you she paints?
I
turns her?
cast Flaming Hands on Orpheus.
That was
Flaming
me,
hands,
Daedra.
burning hands.
That
I
was
cast
me.
Burning Sphere on Orpheus.
That was me,
Burning
Daedra.
spear,
Don't
no.
punish Orpheus for it.
I cast Flaming Hands on real Daedra.
I kill Daedra with my frost breath.
Goodness me.
Okay.
She is a rather difficult beast to deal with. And I could take up the mantle of aiding you with my knowledge. But I have found it more pertinent to still talking like Curio. I think there's somebody else who could tell you this.
Archibald?
Somebody that no. He's too
He
conceited to
doesn't
give you
know
a rundown.
anything.
He's yeah, you know what, I like that. He's a bit too high estimating of his own abilities to estimate highly the abilities of his companions. Yes, I want you to. This person shall be a great aid. She is very familiar with our friend Lady, and you, one of you, might already be familiar with her.
Ominous.
That is
So, you want to meet my friend?
I
Yeah,
wanna meet
sure.
your friend.
Well, what we could do is we could get Polly to drive your rumble tumble school bus over there,
School bus.
or
What the fuck is a school bus?
What's a school?
I made it up.
What's a
Hey.
bus?
You guys don't know what a bus is?
You think
Yeah,
gets
what's
it?
a bus?
It's like a vehicle you take to go from one place to another.
Isn't that what all vehicles do?
She's got you
Yeah.
there. She's got you there, Feeny.
It's like multiple people.
Again, isn't that
There's
what all
multiple
Most
people in this
vehicle-
vehicle.
Yeah, most
Yeah, this is
vehicles
a
do
bus.
that.
Bikes?
Oh, so we've been traveling in a bus this whole time?
So the
Yes.
two forms of vehicle are bus and bike.
What
Well,
if it is
boat.
a not bike
also-
vehicle that
Intended
holds
to
one
take a
person?
greater than 5 number of people
Oh, wait.
is a bus.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Isn't
Okay, so
that-
we have been in a bus.
Yes.
Okay.
What's 2 to 4 then?
Oh, that's a car.
We should get back on track.
Courtney, you had another option?
No, I wanted you to meet my friend.
Yeah. Okay,
yeah,
let's
and
do it
you,
then.
you were
Awesome.
Oh, right.
Right.
Yeah, you take this bus, or I could bring you there express delivery.
Why would we do that?
It's faster.
I do like advocacy.
Can you bring us back?
Yes.
Is this form of travel safe?
You might throw up.
Can
I
you
would
bring the
never.
bus?
Oh
Pretty
yeah,
fine.
too big?
Kenan went through there once.
I think it's like really up Phoenix's alley though.
Oh yeah, it is.
Like Phoenica will love it, I think.
Okay.
You've seen
Sure.
Claude, you'll know what it looks like.
Alright.
Fine.
If it's connected to my other portion, then sure.
Alright. Everybody hold hands.
Okay.
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 I put my balance
Curio
off at this
asks,
point.
should I
Use the whole-
be there for
Phoenix holding
this?
Phoenix.
Curio, you probably shouldn't.
Nah, we can bring Curio, it's fine.
We're going to go fight someone.
Yeah, and Curio generally just kind of stands in the corner and watches.
We're gonna.
What if they attack
we're-
him? Then we have to deal with that.
Orpheus, we were meeting his friend, not going to fight his
I
friend.
presume that lady will be in close vicinity.
You already have to deal
No,
with
they're still kind of far.
I
Fine.
think we should
That-
bring
that's another.
Curio's.
Going to ladies another trip, and this friend is not hostile towards you.
Yeah.
I think Curio is really good at like talking to people, so that'll be useful.
Fine.
I don't actually know if I agree.
I don't either. What a coincidence.
Also, Curio is not outwardly aggressive towards people.
I don't know if Curio
So
can
you
be
looking at
aggressive.
Orpheus as you said that?
Yes.
Curio, can you show me some aggression?
No.
No.
See, I don't think you can do it.
I don't think. All right.
All right. I don't actually have another map for this. Theater of the mind.
Oh, okay.
We're still in
As-
the forest, but
Could you show us some more aggression?
Courtney, everybody grabs hands, and Courtney sort of thrusts downwards, and you all feel like you're kind of moving in a way that's extremely vertigo-inducing, and you don't really. You see a lot of very bright chlorid colors for just a flash, and it's kind of sickening, even just for a small moment. And it's a little more sickening because you immediately drop into like a small pond.
Oh,
And as you fall on the
fuck.
Could I activate Ghost Walk before we hit?
Oh.
That sounds dangerous.
You couldn't have put us down on land?
Sure, yeah, sure, you could have. Actually, no, roll
Okay.
me a reflexive.
You got it,
I
Chief.
have to spend a resource for this taco.
Okay, yeah, you could have.
Reflex
could've.
save. 21.
Oh no, you don't. You're Orpheus. You're in fucking armor. You
It's
just
not
take it.
heavy armor.
You just
Not very heavy. It's leather.
It's not a deep pond particularly. You're just wet.
You couldn't have set
mad.
us down.
Hernandez hates being wet.
You couldn't have
Phoenix
set
is
us down on
The
dry
fun
land.
effect of being in water. If anyone looks at Mia, it looks like she's bald.
Fuck up.
Should we post bald Mia? Can someone make bald
Her
Mia?
hair's the same color as the water, so.
Let's move you all over here. And as you fall into the pond, and if you'll give me a moment to describe the situation, a lady stands on the water. A lady one of you might recognize, but to the rest of you, she is merely a paradoxically intimidating, yet gentle woman. Her hair flows like water in a familiar way, and surrounding the lake is sharp rocks covered in cracked blue paint, and corpses merged into the ground. The woman has her back turned and is looking off in the distance.
Mia quickly surfaces. Comparative to everyone else, she seems to swim at an untenable rate, in fact. And pretty much as soon as she is fully above water, says, Mother?
She immediately snaps back over to Mia. Where have you been, young lady?
Did you run away from home?
You're in big trouble.
Mia blushes and says, "Oh, I'm sorry. I went to assist some friends. I got sidetracked."
Friends? Who are these friends?
Mia's
Did you
Hernandez
put her up to
waves.
this? She snaps her neck at
yeah,
Courtney.
Mia's hair kind of dunks into the water, and she grabs whomever is closest and lifts them above.
I
mean,
think
Hernandez
Phoenix is already
is
floating on
on
the
the
on the
water.
surface, so
Also, so is Hernandez.
Just, you know.
yeah.
If
Just
Fernandez seems
waving.
This
fine.
woman is now essentially choking Courtney.
Oh.
And just holding him by the neck and propped up. Courtney does not seem to give a shit.
Orpheus
you've known
almost
about this
smiles
and you
before
haven't
he
told me.
realizes Courtney isn't reacting.
Did Archibald know too? That Jezebel. You miserable puppet, I have to have you burned alive.
Wow,
Your
we are in this, huh?
Mia, your mom is kind of intense.
What do you mean? She's lovely.
I mean,
a
I would
mother,
want
after
you, I would want him burned alive too, but I mean,
I see no problems.
Hmm. And these are your mortal friends?
are you
Oh,
not
yes, I
mortal?
Waves.
What? No?
This is... You do, Orpheus, you do recall, Mia is like 2,000 years old.
Yeah, but like so are dwarves.
No,
That doesn't make them-
dwarves can live up to 200 years. Elves
Really?
can live up to 800.
I could have sworn dwarves were in the thousands.
No.
You're getting the idea that this is some sort of Fey-like creature. And perhaps
Yeah.
Mia is too.
That
Hi.
tracks, actually.
Yeah.
I feel like we could have been warned about this, but
About what? Mom, what are you doing here?
I was told by this miserable puppet that I'd be meeting some people here. For reasons not fully explained, but I wasn't doing anything better.
Hi, we're people.
We
Do
were
with
told that you were gonna tell us information about the lady in blue.
Mia is very excited, and claps that she gets to introduce her friend to her mother. It says, Mom, this is Orpheus, and this is Hernandez, this is Kanen, and this is Phoenica, Witch of Mind, Slaughter of Miracles, and Paragon of
heavy
Reality.
glaring. Hmm. If you lay a finger on her and you aren't already immediately beaten to a million pieces, then I will, by my darling daughter and her exceptional martial arts abilities, then I will see to it that that happens myself.
Yeah, miss, I haven't met a single person that she can't throw.
I'm very
Phoenica-
good at throwing people, Mother.
Phoenica places an arm on Mia's shoulder.
Death glare, death glare, death glare.
She's
Death Glare
harmless.
returned.
Apart from the pits
Mm.
and the magic.
Mia is obliviously smiling as you two make eye contact.
She sighs and looks back to Hernandez. Before I scold Mia anymore, what reason have you come here?
The lady in
We
blue.
were told.
You repeat yourself?
Yeah, Courtney told us to have information on the lady in blue.
As you talk about that, you see that her, like, menacing kind of turns into a flushed embarrassment. What do you... Mm-hmm.
Is she
Very
Mia's
frustrated with Courtney.
Is she Mia's other mom? Is that what's going on?
I only have one. mother.
No! I am Mia's only mother and parent.
Mia nods.
She's, what do you know about her? The lady.
She
She is paint.
is paint.
That's about it.
Mm,
The paint
She's
connected
is
to the
not
circus?
connected to
flammable.
the circus, which means she's got to go.
mm.
Hernandez actually glares at Orpheus.
What?
Is she safe? Is she okay right now?
Read
She
the
is
over whereabouts.
room.
She is hostile.
She is hostile.
All life.
She's kind of kidnapped my friends as far as our friends, but I don't know if people are as prepared wanting to deal with that as I am.
Yeah,
I
Did
think
you? She gets.
whatever.
and she's running with the crowd that killed my father. So,
Hmm,
and his entire city. So,
that's not.
Also, she's part
Oh.
of a group that wants the world destroyed.
She is destroying
yes.
villages, which is whatever, but I am told it needs to stop.
well, because
I know about the.
well,
circus.
Phoenica, if you recall, once she's finished destroying the villages or the group in total, then they, I guess, are going to reconstruct Claude as a new god and destroy the rest of the world. And I mean, come on,
I think that's a
This
positive.
is positive
what
for
purpose?
me.
But you'll have no reality to be the Paragoner.
No,
No.
Phoenica is deeply convinced that they are Clord.
I am.
Right.
Mia, where did you find these people?
Oh, Phoenica passed by home not long ago. You were gone for a very long time, Mother.
Well, I had things to attend to.
Mm-hmm.
I have acquired your daughter.
I was hoping to find you on the way. I'm glad we did.
Yes, I suppose you did. See, you've made friends with the Valor boy?
Why do you know about
Orpheus,
me?
we're friends, right?
Yes.
Yes.
You're not the only one who's been following the circus's ventures. I happen to have a tenuous contractual relationship with their priest and a relationship with I have a vested interest in the lady you speak of.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell me how they plan on doing the rift thing?
It would be nice to know.
I am trustworthy and should be allowed to know this information.
It sounds like she isn't, but
You
she
know
very
what?
much is.
I do not trust you with that information now.
Come on.
Yeah.
She's trustworthy.
I plan to go around killing things and killing villages and doing rituals on select ones. That's all
Oh,
that
Is
really
that-
matters.
I hate
Is that
rituals.
it?
So,
Is that all I need to do?
Hinaka, come on.
Kinika.
You're
I mean,
already here.
Hinaka.
You don't need to be reborn
That's all I'm talking about.
into a new god
No, I
under their
won't.
control, presumably.
No, I want to do a different ritual.
So,
Oh, okay.
An entirely unrelated ritual.
No, very.
could tell you more about her, but I'm feeling I could tell you more about her, but I'm not going to aid you if you're going to beat.
What
How
if
do I?
we beat you in a card game?
Stop.
Oh, Mother is quite good at games.
I don't.
In all my years, I think I've only beaten her in a few. And that was
Yeah, you're
Tic-Tac-Toe.
grounded. No games. Your friends are also grounded. No games.
Oh.
You're
Man,
ungrounded.
he's
Games are for
grounded.
I haven't been grounded in 10 years.
Yeah, because
I
you're
haven't been
grounded.
grounded in at least 500.
Yes, but you've got those years. 10 years is more than half my life.
Mia grumbles.
So you're. If you can bring Lady back here, then
In
we
the
could
cup?
negotiate. Like a bucket.
Do you have one of those?
Do you have a bucket we could borrow?
Yeah,
I have a
sure there's one
kettle.
around here. Go get one, Courtney.
It's a it should be a nice bucket for your person, I assume.
Yes. Fortunately, there are not a lot of nice buckets around here.
If you give me prep time, I can make the bucket better.
What do you mean by that?
I'll give you around 1 year to finish it,
Okay.
and then our deal is off.
Only 1 year?
All right.
Only 1 year.
He says,
My-
we should move quickly.
So much time.
Why, in 1 year, I could conquer the world.
Did you
If
want to do that?
You do so, we can
Feel so
rediscuss.
old.
So
You
we've
do
got
so,
a
then
full
maybe
year?
we can rediscuss the terms of Mia's grounding.
Oh, right.
Oh.
Where am I grounded to?
Your lake again.
I'm not sure how far we are from there, or how to get back.
It would be
Don't
pretty
worry,
far.
I
Yeah.
forgive you. You're ungrounded.
I don't think that's how
Nope.
grounding works.
You're regrounded.
Oh,
Grounding appealed again.
Oh, Taco,
You'll
you
reground
fucker.
What?
Check the music.
No, don't.
Does it say?
No, don't do that.
So true, Bestie. What is
I don't feel that.
what is your interest in Lady?
So,
Why do you care?
I made a deal for some of Woof's help, and, well, they needed mine. He's the priest guy of the circus,
I'm aware.
and he's kind of, you. I don't. He's too sentimental. Don't trust him. And so we made Lady together through magic ritual.
So the lady is Mia's sibling.
I was about to say, is that, do I have a
Yes.
sister?
Yes, you do.
Are you going to ground them when you get them back?
Sister?
I think
No, that one's Woof's fault.
you can
Oh.
still ground them.
I can't ground. What, ground who?
Lady,
Maybe.
you can still ground lady. You have authority, presumably.
That one's Woof's fault.
And
Oh.
you still were part of the process. You have a say.
Yes, I can ground her.
Okay. I permit you to ground her.
What? Sorry, no, Phoenica, come on.
I permit you to. I permit you to permit me to ground her.
But only because I permit it. Very well.
Oh,
5 seconds of. 1 minute of this passes.
Hernandez
Yes.
is just ends up just fucking off at some point where there isn't water.
There's only Yeah, you can still be within like range of the conversation and out of the water. Yes, she's only around. She's only little. She's only like 20, 30.
that's older than me.
Very young.
A little sister.
That's older than me.
Really? I guess it was 30, yeah.
I'm 22.
Oh, you're not that much older than me. I always assumed you
Yes,
were
yes.
more, since you're
And,
well adjusted.
Well, yes, and if you can bring her back here after you do whatever it is you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
That is your duty.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you know anything we could like do or say to bring her back easily?
Mm,
Do you have a lid for the bucket?
Maybe Mia should hug her sister.
I would like to hug my sister.
Can we solve this with the power of love and hugs?
Ah,
Pour her sister into a lake. What happens?
she will kind of just come out of that lake.
Okay.
It depends on, is she dormant or is she active?
she has dormant and active states.
If I
She
put
is paid.
her in a cauldron and spin it around really fast,
Would she get
what would that
dizzy?
do?
Is
You should be careful of centrifugal force.
Yeah, what if we centrifuge her?
I think she'll mostly be fine. She might bite you.
What if I dilute it 50% with water?
Mm,
Do you have a cauldron lying around?
will mostly. I mean, will the cauldron overflow? She's mostly attuned with water. You can't necessarily filter her away, especially with water.
So,
What if it was with soup?
I think the soup would mostly sort of just.
Oh,
Well, again, it depends on if she's dormant or active. If she's dormant, it'll kind of just mix with the paint.
how do
If
we
it
tell the
becomes active-
difference?
Well, one of them is like paint, and the other looks like some kind of lady.
I
Or
am referring to
animal.
the paint. I am referring to the paint form.
Paint form. It
What
will mix
happens
in,
with the paint?
but
Like, can she
She-
still, lady?
it is essentially like sleep in dormancy, sort of.
And
Yes, but if she's
So-
mixed with the mud,
She will eventually just kind of reform, but be covered in mud.
okay. What if I
Stained
take
with
out?
mud.
what if it's a
about
cold iron
100
cauldron?
What if I take out half of the fluid and put it in a different cauldron and then dilute it again with water?
And then, yeah, keep them
Can
away
I
from each
destroy
other.
this? Can I destroy this lady via homeopathy?
That's
how? Question.
I've not been
how-
given the opportunity to test this, but I have
Also,
a
we're
feeling
not
that's the
testing
magical
how to destroy my
properties getting
sister.
in the
Thank
way.
you.
How
We might have to destroy your
receptive
system.
to her is she to rapidly aging?
Is that a thing you can do?
That's
Yeah.
Well,
unethical.
she's very young, so
Also,
presumably
likely as
not
subject to
much.
that as I am, which is not.
I learn more about
she
you
is
people
not
every day.
immune to aging damage. In quotation
She's not
marks.
immune to
Okay.
magical. She's not immune to magical aging.
Cold iron. How does she respond to
cold-
it?
Well, she possesses a weakness to cold iron, so weaponry coated in will be more
You're
effective.
right. Okay.
Cold
so
iron
Is
cauldron.
that a thing?
What if instead of diluting her with water, I dilute her with flecks of cold iron?
Hmm.
About 50%.
That's a lot of
Like
cold
pouring
iron.
sand into Phoenix good. Tank. We have a tank. We can take pits off the tank.
We can't take.
Please stop theory crafting. How
we
to-
can
how to
try,
loot my
I guess.
system.
Question.
If something exists, I must know how to kill it.
Oh,
Question. If we,
Oh, right.
this sounds bad. If we beat her into submission, will she go dormant?
Yes, that is what I was about to get to. I do permit you to use force if you must. She is only little and can be a bit feisty at times.
Can I put
Does
her
she-
to sleep?
Does she have any
Mm.
hobbies?
Hold on, let me organize my thoughts here.
Pulls out index cards with facts about her daughter.
She has one for Mia too.
Yeah.
All right. One at a time. You had one, right?
Sleep. Can I put her to sleep?
Let me see here. Hold on. Let me see here. Due to her sort of ooze-like nature, it may be a little bit more difficult to put her asleep, but
If you...
and her.
No, go ahead.
So I presume you mean to put her asleep through
Magic.
magic methods?
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, if there's a lullaby, that would work too.
that
Yes. What
should
song
be.
did you sing her to bedtime with? It will
that
help.
should- I'm not giving you that information.
Will you give it to me?
I-
Mia, don't
on.
tell them.
Yeah, Mia's like about to speak. Mom,
Yeah,
Mia's
come on.
just like-
This will be useful.
Anyways,
Mia's like, I'm sorry, I'm
so
already grounded. I don't want to get grounded for longer.
due to
I
some
Forgive your grounding.
Yeah, you've been ungrounded, remember?
of the witchcraft, it and her young age and temperament, she is very weak to magical attacks like that. But how do I put this? It's a very complicated thing that I haven't been able to fully document because Woof is a
Can you condense it down to a yes or no?
The answer is a yes, but
It seems like the answer is kinda.
The answer is yes, but it'll be
The answer is-
difficult.
yes, unless she's really mad.
Question. Attempting to attack her. Would you classify that, because she is made of paint?
Yes.
Would you
She
classify...
does.
No,
No,
go
go on.
ahead. You first, you...
Finish your question. Finish your fucking question.
Okay, Jesus
That's
fucking
not in
Christ.
character.
Alright.
That's not in character.
would
Making
you
bad
would you
ideas.
make it? Would you say it would be an equivalent experience to trying to fight? Let's just hypothetically say like a swarm of some kind.
A what?
A what?
A swarm of some kind, like of bees.
Swarm?
No, she said it was more like an ooze.
I have not seen her turn into a swarm yet, but I wouldn't put it past her capabilities.
Mom, what would happen if you used her to paint a swarm of bees?
I'm answering this question now. Okay, aside, the bee thing, she would eventually reform and kind of just
Not as bees, right?
shove the bees away.
What if
Unless
I-
she wanted to.
put her in a cup and I detonated something at the bottom of the cup really hard so it sprayed her everywhere? Dispersing
It
her.
would
Please do not aerosolize my sister.
if it got it down to small enough pieces, it would be much harder for her to
What if we put her in a
become
cup
active again.
and
I
lit a
regret
fire
teaching you the
underneath?
word aerosol, Mia.
Hey, team, could we ask some questions to arm us with diplomatic weapons rather than literal weapons?
That's fair. Also, I feel it's
I agree with
important
this
for us
aspect.
to know your name, which we have not gotten yet.
My name's Mom. What do you mean?
Her name is Mom. Catch up.
Is it?
That's
Is that not?
Mm. No, only Mia can call me mom. Only
Okay.
me and Lady can call me
What
mom.
should I call you then?
Well, first of all, you will address me as ma'am. But my
Okay.
name is Mia, close your ears. My name is Donna. Okay, Mia, open your ears.
Mia's head is in a bubble. Made of her own hair. She can't hear the command to open her ears.
Mom like sign no, Donna has signed it and it is a sign that you know. And
Oh
have
no, yeah, Mia
practiced.
speaks sign language. Mia's like, oh, okay.
so. Actually, that does raise a separate question I would like to ask. Mia, close your ears again, please. Am
Bubble.
I allowed to ask that? Okay.
Mm,
I
Mia,
give you
close your
permission
ears.
to ask that.
We're all allowed to ask her to do that, to protect her.
So yes, ma'am. Do you know anything about Mia being unable to understand certain concepts?
Death. She can't comprehend the concept of death.
Looks at the corpses surrounding the lake.
Yeah.
That's just a normal thing to not understand. I don't get it.
Phoenica, your understanding of what is and isn't normal to understand is
No.
skewed.
I assume she's more likely to see a dead body as like a collection of rocks than a body.
I tried to give her my Death Watch eyes, and it didn't work.
I
So,
think
Maybe they were broken.
they're not. I can tell that you're alive.
He just immediately become cagey about
Is
this kind
this
of
not a
question.
condition that you are aware of, or are you just?
Maybe they
you can
Are you
tell us-
unaware
greater-
of her inability to?
You can just. You can just tell us that you don't want to talk about it.
I think the greater curse that she has put on Mia is 100% her discretion.
I don't want to talk about it, and we are not going to talk about it,
Come on.
and I will answer no further questions
About Mia.
about the concepts we are discussing. You can ask
Okay.
other questions about Mia, maybe.
Okay.
So does the Lady in Blue have any sort of hobby
could-
she likes?
Oh,
can
Mia,
hear
you.
it.
I try to mimic whatever the sign was.
Mia Phoenica just does it.
Thank you.
Yeah, Mia debubbles.
Hobbies. She has a few hobbies. She enjoys hunting and eating. What are you saying?
Card games.
Card game.
I'm really hoping.
I think she's too little for card games at the moment.
What is her age, approximate?
20 to 30.
I told you, 20 to 30.
Oh. Okay.
Are we gonna
Um,
be attacking the equivalent of a child?
No, she's older
well,
than me. She can't.
She's older than both of us. It's fine.
yes, you are all babies.
Yeah, but like, they're nice.
Babies are allowed to
Most
fight
of you are
babies.
babies.
I'm deeply
You're doing it,
insulted
baby.
Why?
that you would refer to me as such.
Stop being a baby.
Stop being baby.
I'm going to
Your
have an aneurysm.
flimsy mortal lifespan.
Little baby about
You're
a.
all
I'm
just a bunch of
sorry
wet himself.
that I rolled low on the gene pool.
Anyway, Mia will
I don't
act.
think it's a matter of genes.
Mia says,
I'm
"Mother,
sorry
what
that
do you
I
want
didn't
for your
get
next
to be
birthday
it.
anyway.
Hmm?
What do you want for your next birthday, Mother?"
Hmm. How about a very high condition bucket with padding that is waterproof and sealable?
You want to make a padded room for lady?
Or a prison.
Maybe.
Yes, that's what I meant. You
Well,
know.
it's not prison. I'm keeping her safe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's like that one story with the cool mom and putting her daughter in the tower, and then happily
Exactly.
ever after.
That one cool story
Ooh.
Yeah.
about the cool
I
mom.
am so glad it is impossible for my mother to keep me restrained.
Is your mom dead too?
No.
Two? Who else here has a dead
Something-
mom?
This is something parents do. I don't get
Orpheus.
it.
Motion story.
I
Orpheus.
assume-
Orpheus's mom is very much alive. She's in the
Oh,
car
yeah.
right now.
No, I'm
Yeah,
kidding.
we have met her.
I'm kidding.
I
She's
assume
in the
you're-
car.
You like look over and she's just in the pile of corpses. Like what?
I assumed your parents died in the whole
Oh, my
Um,
father did, but my
Eurydice thing.
Yes,
Goddess
my father
with
did, but
fatherless
my-
behavior.
mother
Also, just a
had
old age, like mortals do.
It's been 10 years. That's not long.
It's half your life.
I
you
don't
said
It's half
earlier.
my life, but it's still in the grand scheme of we can live to be like 80.
Yes,
I thought
exactly.
You just said 1 year was a long time.
I mean,
I'm
it-
confused.
See, they make no sense.
Time is so incredibly relative.
Time is not
Exactly.
relative. I control it.
Okay, well, if you control it, then it's not within my control, and therefore is unfathomably existent.
Phoenica is pretty unfathomable.
Yes, I am.
It is one of her better qualities. Her unfathomability.
Anyway, little baby gonna pee his pants.
I refuse to believe that you are older than me. At least your current physical form.
I'm not, but want to keep on that line of thought.
These mortals are so prone to conflict.
I know, right?
Oh, as if you. Actually, you're probably fine. I feel like the circus are the worst of you.
I am immune to conflict, for I automatically win.
Sure.
So what was the question again? I stopped caring.
Hobbies?
Anything we can
Hobbies,
use
right.
to resolve this diplomatically.
Toys.
Do you have any like toys?
Define toy.
Like ones with meat or bone? Large, big toys?
Oh.
Things to
I-
like chew on?
Like corpses.
Oh, Charlie's so fucking dead.
Oh, Charlie is so fucking dead. Oh, God.
I mean,
Completely and utterly a corpse.
he
at
was
this
going to
point.
die of old age soon anyway.
He was like 25.
Taco, how old do rat folk live in the Paragons universe?
This is-
They have normal
like-
Pathfinder aging because Pathfinder rat folk
Lower
age
than
quickly.
humans?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
feel like
yeah.
you have a
Rat folk
short.
age, like, have shorter
Cat,
lifespan.
cat
than
folk
humans. Not by a
has
large
cat
amount.
folk has shorter lifespan than humans. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think
I think
He's fucking
rat-
frankly almost middle-aged then.
yeah, I was about to say I think rat folk by normal Pathfinder numbers are adults at like 10.
I believe
I
they.
think it's 12.
Like,
Rat
she's
folk
not
adulthood
wrong,
is
I'm gonna
12,
die
yeah.
soon.
you've got a while. I think you've got till
They
you're like
live-
70-ish.
I actually think I have Kinen's exact lifespan written down somewhere as a bit.
Why?
They
Okay.
It's a
live
bitch.
to around 50 years old.
So you've got 30,
My
30
death
years
has been
back.
ordained.
You got 30 years.
Kanin is middle-aged. I think we've had this conversation before.
Okay. So, I don't think we do. Anything else?
I imagine she likes to paint and like.
If we put her in a container, how long is it before she falls asleep naturally?
Good question.
Well, depends on like can she break the container. What does the container?
If assuming she
it
can't
is
break out of
area.
it, how long is it gonna
It is-
be before she just like gives up and falls asleep, like a bird in a
Yeah.
cage with a blanket over it?
Probably her normal sleep schedule, which goes probably we're looking at about 60 hours, probably maximum, probably a bit under, maybe over.
That's a while.
Okay. Okay.
That's a while to
Not-
have an attempt to harm us.
I would like to
Not-
mention that your idea here is to bring her back.
Yes.
Yes. Which is why I want to make her fall asleep.
Yeah. If she's asleep, she won't. There won't be complications.
She's rather hyperactive. I'm not sure if that'll work
Awesome.
Okay.
Great.
that
Fantastic.
easily, at least.
Well, is that all you have?
What silver bullet lullaby do we sing? Please tell us.
Please, can I try and I could do it so well. I promise you. Can I perform strings for a diplomacy?
Isn't that an ability you have?
It is an ability I
I'll
have.
tell you. No, I'm not
Serenade
telling
her.
you.
Please, can I diplomacy at her?
I don't trust you.
Why?
Do not make me extract the knowledge from your brain.
Can I know the lullaby? Not them, but me?
No.
Okay.
Alright, that's
Please,
it.
Finica, whatever you're doing, stop
Take
it.
15, 20 on perform strings.
Nothing visible happens, we'll save.
All right. This is-
Do you
What's
see
Donna's
something?
name?
We'll
save.
save twice, but
Is this a mind affecting effect?
yeah.
It's a mind affecting effect.
I don't think
have-
so, actually.
I have bad news. I just looked at her stat block to see
Yeah.
what the will save is.
I'm assuming it's good.
I have bad news.
Not
You
one.
get a one. Fine, you got one.
Wow.
I'll give you it. I'll give you.
Wow.
Detect thoughts. What is the lullaby?
It. As the
That is-
lullaby,
That is. Can we get Finica's theme?
Can we get Feeny theme?
yeah, this is a Phoenica theme moment, I guess.
Oh.
That had to happen like that. That had to be a one.
Yeah.
Very funny.
What is it?
I don't have like an actual lullaby written out. What did you cast?
It's detect thoughts.
Fenica
Detect
transcribe it.
thoughts.
You know music
It's
notation? Write
is
it.
1 second.
Yeah,
I
you just
got
get a
this.
lullaby.
The second Phoenica figures out what the first note of the lullaby is, she's going to hum it to get her to think of the rest of the lullaby immediately.
Yeah, I'm not giving you. I could make a real lullaby later.
Nah, it's
maybe.
cool. For players' sake, and you can look it up because copyright. It's Everything Stays from Adventure Time.
All right, yeah, sure.
That's
that.
cute.
That's cute.
I haven't listened to that in a while.
It's
Alright.
real good.
Lullaby
Um,
of
I have
Hand.
that memorized.
Anyways,
I
this is
do
not
too.
going to escalate into a combat, but also, Phoenica make a fortitude save.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay,
this is
what is
just
going
what is
on?
happening to you.
Donna like stares straight into your eyes and gives you a glare far meaner than you thought was you thought you saw the max of the mean players. Roll a
Alright.
fortitude save.
God.
Anything she can do to fix this. Is it a will? Is it mind affecting fortitude save?
What in the
No.
world? Mind affecting fortitude?
I mean, your
Fucking
brain is like
phantasmal
a
killer.
The
nerve.
brain is a mind.
I've got
Yeah,
your back
brain is-
on this. I can cast.
Did you just say the brain is a mind?
Alright.
Yes.
Fortitude save? Alright.
Oh, that.
Does
Oh,
it
shit.
succeed?
Plus
I'm saving on
16
12.
for fucking will saves. Her DC should be busted, but that might do it.
Phoenica has almost
Yeah, that
the
beats-
same will save bonus.
That beats. Donna's clearly very frustrated, and you have lost affection points, and also missed out on being stunned for 2d4 out of combat rounds.
Oh, that. Right.
That thing my mom does where she stuns me for 2d4 turns.
She's
Mia,
never
I
done
think
it to
Phoenix.
me.
Mia, I think
Honestly,
Phoenix just did
like, I've
something.
seen moms do that.
I think
What's
Phoenix
up?
just did something disrespectful. Can you pick her up? Can you put her
Yeah.
in prison?
Sorry, Mom. Grapples Phoenica.
Anyways,
Mia, put me down.
Don't.
No.
did you...
Fun fact. Only time Phoenica has ever heard Mia say no.
Mm,
First time.
Other than, confirming in an answer to a question, of course.
Alright,
Mia, if I escape the grapple, will you not grapple me again?
Sure.
Okay. Phoenica slides out of the grapple immediately.
Do you have a
She
way to
said
cast?
sure to
Freedom of
which you-
movement.
not-
Do you have a way to
So,
cast
like-
freedom of movement?
It is a supernatural ability, swift action.
Oh, it doesn't. Huh.
Yep.
Cool. Where did you even get that? Whatever.
This is
Incrementing
silly.
the Genica counter.
Ah.
This is silly.
The Genica counter?
The
Yeah.
Genica counter.
Genica Chelicity, or whatever her name is.
Phoenica
It's-
Agility!
Well, if that is all you have, thank you very much for your time.
well, I mean, I
Let me
I
double
could
check
tell
that
you
Mia's
more.
not a
You just
tutorial real quick.
Do you have any more
No.
to tell us?
started asking questions really fast, and I had the lightning round answer.
This is such a combat theme.
It's really funny because it's never going to happen in combat because Phoenica doesn't roll dice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Phoenica
Well-
does make other people roll dice.
she can. Well, yeah, I had some stuff I wanted to talk about. So mainly her combat method is using the fact that she can change forms at will to overwhelm the opponent. Realistically, such an ability would render her practically invincible, but she is, again, only little, so she doesn't know how to do that.
Wish I could become invincible.
Could
It
probably.
would be useful.
I wish you could too. So you could probably just.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
close.
you could you are capable of hurting her, despite what may seem like a very difficult ability. She usually cycles through a few animals she likes,
What animals does she like?
like horses, big
You.
like lizards, or like bulls, or like
You.
stampeding things. Like fish. Answers that magical aging effects do work.
Okay.
Yeah, they're just not effective
Like
because her
fish.
lifespan's so long, right?
No, they work. She might just be able to turn into somebody younger, though.
Oh,
They work. They will do like
the
damage.
The, result of the thing I do is the pain of growing so fast and
Yeah.
not really the
It will do damage, but it will not have any lasting effects to somebody like
Growing
her.
pains.
I mean, like, it doesn't have lasting effects on people normally either, so
Damage is a
weird.
lasting effect.
yeah.
Well, it's a temporary effect as long as you get rest eventually.
Yeah, so are most things
Depends.
that have most things have a duration.
For reference, I'll just show what I'm talking about. Abilities. Boop.
Like
That-
things like animals with like grabbies, like grabby thingies.
Claws?
She'll sometimes have a poison. I have an antidote for that somewhere.
Oh, I don't
That would be useful.
like the grabby thing.
Like big lizards. Not usually flying things, but
Okay.
I think she does know how to do that hypothetically.
Oh, not fun.
What would you
I
describe
think it is very
as
fun.
her relationship to being disrupted in time?
She's very young, so she probably hasn't been disrupted in time much.
Okay.
She might be a little upset over it.
Okay. But it would work, maybe?
Maybe.
Okay.
Check spells.
She does possess a peculiar form of magical, I don't want to call it resistance, but it's only when she's very angry. So if she's in a rather tame mood, it won't be an issue. But due to her young age, affecting her brain with certain spells and effects to sort of control her or affect her mind is very easy, but
Okay. So if I enter her mind, I can defeat her easily?
no, there's an addendum here.
Okay.
When she's in fits, if she's in a fit of deep emotion, I've seen that if she can, like, hurt her own brain enough, she can overcome the effects of certain spells like that.
Okay.
It also
She
mess,
can damage
but it
cancel
will-
out of stuff.
She can fucking
it will
damage
also
boost.
mess with her form swapping ability.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll be good with that.
So, is she afraid of something? Of things?
Who has the?
The
Who's got the big chillin' wands?
Me.
That might be come in handy.
Sure.
the
I
big
think I
children
gave one
ones.
to Phoenica. Phoenica's a little better at it than me.
I don't have it written down on my character sheet.
What's a character sheet?
Oh, it's like an abstract representation of all the things I have. It's written down in my pocket.
Wow, you just carry that?
Yeah.
I also have that, but I have it as a full book.
Okay. Maybe I'm the weird one.
Yeah.
I don't
No,
think
I
so.
don't have that
You have
either.
one?
Well, no, I don't have any waterproof paper, so
But you have it like in your mind?
yeah, Phoenica made one with me.
My brother keeps track of my character sheet.
Curio, you have anything to add? Do you have a character sheet?
I believe my traits are documented somewhere, yes. But not many
Ominous.
have access to that particular set of documents.
How many charges does the big chilling wand have?
50.
Have you used it?
No.
Okay.
I,
That was
You
like
haven't used it, and
I believe Phoenica has used it once. I gave you one of the full ones.
Oh, okay. Phoenica can literally cast that spell. Maybe the spell shouldn't be on her.
Well, you're better at UMD than I, so.
She doesn't need.
Also, we have
yet.
plural of them.
Also, it won't
We do.
take up any spell slots.
Yeah.
Its DC is, however, like 11.
Yeah, it's not a hard. Do I have maybe UMD at all? It's charisma, right? So I should.
Oh, also,
it's
of
also
course,
trained only.
because of her strange organic makeup, stuff like poisons is.
Well, we weren't gonna poison
things
your
such as
daughter.
Poisons are not very effective.
None of us were planning to poison her, right?
You talked about diluting her.
That's not injecting a poison into her.
No,
It's
it's kind of
similar.
like turning you into. It's kind of like fusing a rock with you, though. If you had a rock suddenly inserted into you,
Mm-hmm.
that's comparable to what I was suggesting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But not
diluting
poison.
somebody is kind of like poison.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, that's how poison works. It dilutes your blood or whatever. I think that's how
Okay.
mortals work, right?
I don't think that's how poison works.
It's not how poison works, but it's close enough.
I guess it's how poison works in a metaphorical
Okay,
sense.
so
we could
wait, so
say.
your blood can be diluted? I thought
Your blood can be diluted and it's bad for you, but I don't think that's what poison
Wait, okay,
does.
so Mia's like, I don't get mortals.
You have blood too, I think.
Do you have blood? Or is it just like water? I don't think I've ever seen you, like, hurt.
I believe we have seen Mia bleed. It is thicker than water, but it looks like water.
Okay. You
This
kind
is
of have blood.
this is a question to see if I should use psychic reading on her later. Is asking what the Blade and Blues class is, that like a functional question Donna can answer?
I got the impression she's more of a creature than a practitioner of any
That's an interesting question.
specifics.
Yeah, with what you've learned, you don't really understand her skill set in the guise of a class.
Okay,
does
so we
not
don't
have
have
any
to worry
particular
about
classes.
class features. Okay. What about feats? Is that something?
I don't think Donna would really know or be able to communicate that to you effectively.
Okay. I just realized that like my medium spells are useless.
You can gate our lady later.
That's not what I was going to use it for.
But you should, it's important.
Let's see here. Is there anything else you would need to know?
Does anyone else have
Hello?
any other questions, or are we good set to go?
Is she the type of creature that can only focus on a handful of things rather than everything?
What kind of question is that?
Flanking.
Weird way to ask it.
That's not what I thought you were asking at all.
I want to know if I can sneak attack her.
I think you can't sneak attack her for paint reasons.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think she has organs.
Well,
Does sneak attack require you to have organs?
no.
Most
Yes,
things that
but-
don't have organs are immune to sneak attack.
Actually,
Also,
yes.
literally,
Unless
yes.
she's inert, you.
Oh yeah, you can't sneak attack something that doesn't have quote discernible anatomy.
Alright.
Well, you can in fact try to target her organs. It is not as effective due to it being a bit different than regular physiology. But you can, in fact, do that, yes.
So
Alright,
it
that
would
sounds
do
like-
less damage,
Fortification.
but like effects that
Yeah, I was
have
about
with
to say,
sneak
that sounds like
attacks would be able to
fortification.
apply.
You can sneak attack. It's just confirming critical hits is harder.
Yeah, fortification is
Okay.
basically just a percentile that crits / sneak attack don't happen when they should.
I just want to know if I can slow her down.
I've never thought about how things that replace your sneak attack damage with effects interact with fortification.
Oh, it doesn't replace it; it's an add-on.
Well,
I imagine. Yeah. Okay, I bore of your question. I bore of asking you questions.
You could be a little
Mm,
wiser.
I may answer them.
Well, she said she didn't
Oh,
want to ask any more questions.
good.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
done.
want to answer any more of your questions.
Okay, great. I'm taking your daughter with me.
I guess I'll stay
Bring her
at the
back
lake if we
afterwards.
find it. I don't know how to,
If you get this done for me, then I will allow you to finish whatever you're doing with these people, but you must come back by. She looks up as if to sort of tell the time through the trees and see what time of day it is. You must come back around 20 years from now,
Okay, Mom.
at the latest.
I will return her to you by 20 years from now.
At the latest.
At the
Alright.
latest.
New curfew. Got 20 years, guys. Let's go quickly.
Quick, gang.
I
Quick,
told you.
gang.
We
I
only
might
have
be
it
dead.
and it's dead.
Yeah, I might be dead in 20 years.
What? No. Might be what?
Maybe even
I might not be here
earlier
in
than
20
that.
years.
Wait, are you going somewhere? Are you
I'm
also
going-
getting grounded in 20 years?
I'm getting permanently grounded.
In a
20
sense.
years.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sure we can find a spell to undo your grounding.
Grounded. Ah.
Funny joke.
Donna smiles at you.
I don't want to think about mortality right now. That's for later.
That's great.
Well,
Donna stops smiling at you.
thank you very much for your time.
Hey, where's
You are
that
not welcome.
other guy?
Where's
there's
our ride
Courtney.
back? There's Courtney.
Where is Courtney?
What has Courtney been doing the whole time?
Finding a
Courtney,
bucket.
Courtney came back with a
Messing
bucket
with
and
the
has been chilling
corpses.
around.
Courtney,
okay.
you are kind of similar to a bus.
Courtney doesn't seem to comment on that one.
He doesn't have. They don't have anything to say.
All right. Well, bye,
Give me
Mom.
the bucket.
Oh yes, and also if you see Woof again, tell him that I'm very mad at him.
Can do. I was planning on
Right.
telling him that I was very mad at him, so.
I have
So
no
much
clue who we're
madness.
talking about.
She
Yeah, me
turns to me. She seems nice.
Yeah. Yes, she is.
I'm glad that I'm superior to her in every way.
You were all on the top of the tank.
Mm,
Oh.
Oh.
All right.
It's a little
I'm good.
easier the third time.
Okay.
This was fine every time. I do this every time I sleep.
All right. Well, let's head out.
All right. Are
Do we
getting
know how
back in
much
the tank, or do
farther
we have another?
she'll be?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the tank was headed there, but I did bring you guys again.
Is something happening every time you do it? It seems like this. Can I roll a knowledge of some kind on this? Or a
I am
sense
not-
motive?
Sense motive.
Destroying
Yeah,
you and creating a perfect clone.
Every time we teleport, one of our organs is replaced.
Is it like every time we
With each
teleport,
other.
some strand of reality is permanently fractured?
Go to
No,
the
I would know if that was the
playing
case.
video games, go to the bathroom, PC gnomes come and rebuild my entire setup with identical parts. I can't prove it's
What the
them.
fuck is a PC gnome, Morpheus?
Sorry,
What are you
PC
on about?
gnomes. That's
Courtney
not
seems
in character.
intentionally suspicious to
It's something
piss you
similar.
off, and because it's funny. Courtney seems intentionally suspicious for the bit. That's
Okay.
what you get.
Kanin can easily read Courtney.
Are we leaving Orpheus's mom here? Polly, that is her name.
Is it
Courtney or Kanin says that Kanin sees that Courtney is being intentionally suspicious for the bit, but it's probably fine. They don't seem to be doing
Gary,
anything
you stay here
malicious.
this time, alright? We don't want you getting mauled.
Very well. I shall hang out with your mom.
Please don't refer to her as that. She doesn't deserve it.
What? What do you
We're
mean?
gonna have a talk about this later.
Goodbye, Orpheus's
I'll hang
mom.
out with you,
Minika calls into the tank.
ancestor.
What? I did not hear that.
He's just said ancestor.
Also, technically correct, I suppose. Let's
yeah, we're
go.
definitely having a talk about this later.
Do
Sure.
By the way, the fight isn't. We're not fighting it right now. Going to the fight is end of content. We're kind of already at end of content.
Oh, okay, we're
Oh,
having a
exactly
talk
what-
about this now.
What are we talking
Oh,
about?
really?
It's always there.
Yes.
Oh, Orpheus, are you excited? You get to go to therapy!
What
Because
is
your
therapy?
mom abandoned you as a child.
That is what happened.
Are we going to therapy again?
We're going to
Mia
therapy.
puts on her suit.
And your grandpa is a cultist warlord.
He's not. Oh wait, no. Yes, he is. Sorry. I was
Oh
confusing.
yeah, I was the one who
One
gave
for
you
the
that
other.
book, by the
Courtney,
way.
I will
You were-
ask you
oh.
to stop interfering with the therapy process.
Yeah.
No, I have something to say. I was the one who gave you that book, by the way.
Yeah.
I think
cool.
I deserve a little thanks.
For what? For informing me that that half of my lineage is an evil warlord. Awesome.
I'm so angry. I thought you were a little historian guy.
It's
Can I
cool,
I
I
was
guess.
Curious myself. I thought it was pretty cool. I tried to get Archibald to tell me about it, but he clams up whenever I mention, Cygnus and stuff.
Cygnus Hymnia.
Kinda weird.
Did Archibald
Yes,
actually know
who's
him?
this guy?
Cygnus
Who's Cygnus?
Hymnia? Stupid idiot motherfucking Cygnus Hymnia?
I don't know why
I
you
think
put a weird gap in your sentence there, but sure, who is he?
He's my grandfather on Ollie's side. And
Oh.
he was a warlord.
Okay.
Who did rituals of questionable repute. For the sake of extending his own life and achieving immortality, which I presume he has not succeeded in.
Oh.
Because he would still be around,
He
presumably.
sounds like
Yeah, I don't know
not a
what's up
fan.
with Archibald and him. Archibald just gets weird whenever I bring it up. And he seems to know something. He knows the rest of your family.
Sorry, it's Courtney implying Archibald also fucked Cygnus Hymnia. That's
Colon 3.
going through.
Courtney does this face. Just the face on their token.
Go.
Oh. Have fun with your missing mom.
Okay.
Okay.
You've got questions, I've got answers.
Can I sit in on one of your therapy sessions? I think it would be a positive contribution.
No, I don't think you would.
Me a second over ever, no. She's beginning to learn. She's
I love
beginning
this
to
character
believe.
development.
Mia, I think your mom was a negative influence.
They get more clown music.
Well, it's against HIPAA.
What?
Yeah.
Why are we putting on clown music for therapy?
Phoenix
Being in the
is
room
clown
is against
boss.
HIPAA unless you have permission from Orpheus.
Because Orpheus is a fucking fool.
What is HIPAA? The
Health
beast?
Information Privacy and Protection Act.
Yeah.
What?
I can't fucking believe Phoenica doesn't know about HIPAA.
Sorry, Privacy and Accountability
Yeah.
Act.
You didn't know, Phoenica?
No, what?
We all playing some elaborate prank.
I guess it would make sense that Phoenica wouldn't know about something that tries to stop her from doing something.
Yeah,
Oh,
those
yeah,
things
definitely.
don't generally exist.
Phoenix doesn't know anything about being accountable.
Phoenica doesn't know anything about being a respectable human being.
Accountability, privacy.
You can only
None of
come
these
into
things.
therapy if Orpheus says you can come into therapy.
Okay.
No, you can't.
Okay. I don't understand. But
I don't understand.
you all seem to say it is the case.
That's how therapy works.
So I will not shatter your worldview yet.
That's a way to say it.
Okay.
So you've got questions, I've got answers. Dude.
So, what was your first reaction learning Polly was your mother?
Man, that was a bit ago. But disappointment
That was a few
mostly.
days ago.
Was it?
Is this
Disappointment.
therapy?
I feel like it's been
That
like
was
a
a
year.
few days ago.
It was a-
Disappointment more so than anything, if I'm to be honest.
Disappointment in what way?
In her? Or
In
what
knowing
happened?
that she wasn't like dead or didn't seem to have any good reason to have been gone. She just was. And she didn't really even remember me.
I mean, you were a small baby.
Small baby.
But she didn't know about Eurydice at all. She had just left that entirely in the past. And didn't look back. Once.
Have you considered that she didn't think you cared in that same way?
Does it matter? Does it matter her intent? She left me and my father. And for what?
Damn it. I completely forgot Polly's therapy session. I don't know how to guide.
To be fair, that's technically not information that should be used with another patient, so
Yeah, obviously, but I meant like how to guide it in a way where it to steer it in that way. I don't know.
Cool picture.
Cool
I know
picture.
the picture.
Victor.
Can I open this on camera?
Yeah, you can open it on camera.
Yeah, you
I don't
can.
know if
Here it
the
is.
link just.
This, yeah. That's actually exactly what you just
Anyway.
asked.
So you go on. I'm buying bird time.
Thank you. Damn it. This is so hard for someone not used to this.
If you ask why he
Do you
feels
require
that
an
way,
interjection? What's up?
Yeah.
He's
right, right.
co-therapist, it's fine.
Yeah. A co-therapist, please help.
Okay. Disappointment in her or in what happened?
Her.
Interesting. Disappointment implies you expected something of her. What did you want her reaction to
I
be?
expected there to be a reason, and not just that she decided she wanted to go.
Isn't that in itself a reason?
Not a good one.
No, and it's no excuse for abandoning you, of course.
And her excuse thus far has been, "Oh, you had an aunt. Yeah, sure. That's the same."
Yeah. You seem to want more of her. Why is that?
I don't want
Do
more of her
you-
now.
You don't
I
want
would
more
have
of her?
loved to have a mother who I knew cared about me.
Well, what's stopping it from happening now?
That's a question for her.
A question that was already asked.
Can't reveal that information. Broken HIPAA again.
No.
You've broken HIPAA, lose a level.
We're in the wild. There's no HIPAA out here. We do crazy.
Okay.
Pico has
What's most important is, of course, your own personal growth and ability to get past this. So the question for now is, do you want to get to a place where you can forgive her?
Sure, but I don't know that that's something that's a point of growth that I have to take.
No, it isn't. But it is important to know whether it's something you want. Okay. It is not on you, of course, to cause her to be in a place to be forgiven. But it is important to know that you do not have to do so if you do not wish to do so. Sometimes the lots of our lives are unfortunate and unfair. This is true, as you have seen. But it is important to know that those things do not make us who we are, but how we act upon them in the present. Your ability to continue to wish to engage with your mother is commendable.
Yeah.
Mom session.
It is mom's side.
Mia says, regardless of her standing, and I'm saying this as a friend, not a therapist, I'm proud of you. You should be proud of you.
Thanks. I just would love to know for a fact that there is family of mine out there that is still alive and still cares about me. And I'm sure some of them are. 2 of them are, hopefully. But beyond that,
I mean, to be fair, Polly is one of those things. The other thing is also attainable.
Yes. That's where I was going with this. I don't know how to express this, like in such a way that is understandable to her, because I haven't known her all my life, so I don't know how she operates. I don't know anything about what might, because I do want to believe that there was a better reason. I want to believe that there was more to the story than just deciding to have gone.
Well,
Well, there's one way to get that information.
there is indeed only one way to find that out. Would you like to have a group session with her, perhaps? We can talk about it.
Yes?
then yeah, okay. We'll be doing that later.
Alright.
Okay,
Fantastic.
that's the end of therapy. Let's
That's
wrap
the end
this
of
up.
therapy.
I'd love to do it at a
We
time
solved it, guys.
where I can focus on that and not on all of the circus.
Yeah, for the moment being, know that, we are doing a lot. You don't have to handle everything all at once. This is definitely something that can be addressed when the world isn't at stake.
Yeah. That's what I care about, for sure.
If you ever need to talk to us, we're, approximately 15 feet away at all times.
Thanks. I'll keep it in mind.
I just want to say this gimmick is very quaint and cool, but like me as Bird, I'm unqualified for this.
Or bird.
This is so. It's so.
I think you had some good additions, though.
Hernandez
I
is
think
so
you-
down to help with therapy. Bird is so not.
I mean, this is just, it happens when you make a character like this, but I think you did a good job. Like, I think you said some things that weren't entirely guided by Gore that were, like, actually, like, good and helpful.
I'm trying.
And
I
that's
think
all
you're doing a
anyone's
good
asking
job.
of you.
You're doing good.
All right. Any other scenes we need to do?
Kira's gonna talk to you about things, but you can do that next time.
I don't know how long next time's gonna be. Do you want to do it now, please?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nah.
Yeah.
Also, Hoshi's not here.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I'm
Next
assuming
time,
the group session's gonna be after we defeat the circus.
Oh, I didn't realize how she'd left.
Hopefully. Yeah, Hoshi said it
Next
in
time
chat.
shouldn't be too long. I was kind of making like, yeah. Next time shouldn't be too long.
Yeah, you've got some.
I'm a-
stuff.
I already have the fight mostly done.
God, I haven't done Orpheus
So ready to
combat
beat the shit out of pain.
in like 2 years.
Yeah.
I'm so ready to stand still and shoot.
Anyway,
I-
that's
I
Paragons.
I like the only hint I got for Hernandez's like backstory quest is maybe it's hidden somewhere.
I mean, you asked a random person, and they gave you a random
I
answer.
asked a random person who has an affinity for the problem that I'm having.
And he gave you a
Pretty solid.
random
The
solution.
village, the village you're trying to find likely didn't fucking exist at that point.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
that came to me like after
I
a little
mean-
bit in that conversation. So
What's the
like,
like?
the entire deal, like as far as
Alba's
I
more
know,
of a
what I made
philosophical
with
guy.
what I made with Hernandez's backstory, like this is a solid what it is that like the village doesn't exist as far as people know, and it's like for reverence for Raccoon. Oh wait, no, this is spoilers.
Yeah.
Spoilers
So,
for Stars in
skedaddle.
Time,
Yeah.
Raccoon.
All right.
Next
What was
time
that?
on.
Next time on
Paragons.
Paragons, we fight the paint. Thank you very much for watching. Anyone who
Yeah.
managed to get this far.
If you got this far, during the next episode, you can put in the password, biscuit, and
Don't joke.
get extra
Don't
content.
joke. I would love to do this.
All right. Yeah.
Like,
No. I
if
mean.
you put in,
Joke, I would
if you put in the
absolutely-
if you put in the password biscuit next
Genuinely-
episode, you get extra content.
Yeah, no, you just will.
Yeah,
I mean, it may
you
take
will.
a bit because I don't expect anybody to do that. But you
Yeah.
will.
Yeah. No. If you made it
Yeah,
this
I
far
will.
into the episode, put Square Cylinder in. The,
Wait,
Hey,
but no, okay. None of you people don't tell anybody. I trust my friends.
Seth's classmates, if you're watching, you're real for this one. Thank you for watching. Do the thing, subscribe, like, whatever. Bye.
Bye.